Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everyone this morning? Whew, it's a rainy day here in Spokane, and my mood is not the best this morning. Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see what we have here. Good morning, Mob Rats Exposed. Thank you for dropping a like. Guys, hit the like button, please. Good morning, Jody. Good morning, Kel's Big Bad Wolf. Lauren Marie, Crafting with Amanda Panda. Um, Aaron, good morning. Crazy Cat Mama, good morning. Michelle LaBelle, good morning. Good morning, Mayor. Susan Dawson, I'm glad you're here. Good morning. So, um, in the last couple of days, I've listened to a couple of lives. As a matter of fact, I went in this morning. I've been up since around 3:45, and I went back in and I listened to Real Entertainment Live. So I'm not going to call them any names, but what I want to know is what in the world would give you the inkling to come out of your mouth and call Susan Dawson, Tina Greek Mom, and Jennifer Positivity racist? What have they done to you? What have you seen them say that would give you an inkling that they're racist? I understand that Jennifer Positivity got confused with someone named Jennifer P, who's been stalking you, as you said, for the last 5 months, 6 months, 5 months, whatever it was. And they're two different people. Two different people. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, Michelle. Um, and then to call Danny a house in. Well, shit, that's like being called a token. How do you come? You know what? It's not even how do you come out your mouth and say these things. Because from listening to a couple of your lives, and I listened to a couple of your lives, you stated why you're doing this. While I understand your health is not the best, and I can hear it, I understand from the live that you did yesterday that you're suffering with gout. My father suffers with gout, and that's painful. So I understand that. But to go in and call people racist without anything, Susan Dawson doesn't go into a lot of chats. Susan, how many chats do you go into? Susan doesn't do that. Susan has been with me from the beginning. She was one of the first people I modded, and that's almost 3 years ago. No, 3 years ago? Yeah. When I started doing my channel in 2021 by myself. Susan's one of the first people that I modded. And then Sherry. Or was it Sherry, then Susan? Should I forget? But she was one of the first people I modded. And I modded Susan because I've watched Susan. She doesn't get into any mess. She doesn't speak ill on anyone. And I've never seen anything to make me think that Susan's a racist. Good morning, Sweets and Beyond. Now I understand how you feel about Muzz. Fuck. She dies today or tomorrow. I don't care. I understand that. And just everything you said about her, I can agree with you on. And her little cool heart, her little cool hearts that she's in DMs with. Everything you said about her, I can agree with. She did all those things and still doing shit as far as I'm concerned. My issue is and will be you calling those three people a racist and you calling Danny a house in. That's like when Perry called me a cotton picking field hand. Real, you know better, you can do better. Then I don't understand, why are you getting into this mess again when these women that you claim that you're so scared of the women that took your channel from you, they brought your channel down. Why would you get back into that to have your channel taken away again? Good morning, Two Skulls, One Swing. Susan is a very, very nice person. Her husband, Eddie, is a very, very nice man. I've spoken to them on the phone. We've laughed. What? What? Because she told you what? To be respectful in chat? Is that what it was? That you deemed her a racist? It has nothing to do with the color of your skin. It's your attitude and what you do and what you say. I told you this years ago when you and I were on the phone with Yvette. I said to you, leave these white women alone. They're going to be your downfall. And they were. I don't give a shit who you support. I really don't. It doesn't make a difference to me. But to come out your mouth and label somebody racist for something that was, you went in a chat and they told you to be respectful. Is that it? I want you to show me where Susan, Jennifer Positivity, or Tina Greek Mom has ever said anything racist. That's what I need you to show me. So I went in Danny's chat yesterday and I just listened. I listened to her chat from the beginning this morning as well. And I went in and I said I was going to get, I was getting new mods. I was getting all new mods. That was a joke. That was a joke. The people that I have modding for me are the people that I really like. This last year, I've added more mods on, but for the longest, I had the same mods. The same mods. They don't get into BS. They don't go around calling people this and calling people that. Crazy Cat Mama, leave that man's cats alone. Good morning, Sarah Mom. Z, good morning. Hi, Grass Toucher. Hi, M Wet. Leave that man's cats alone. It's really, really sad. Thank you, Kels. They've been in this community for a long time. Good morning, Snuggle Bunny. Susan greets everybody. Everybody. Since the beginning of my channel, people come in. When I made her a mod, she called me. She goes, I have no idea what I'm doing. Good morning, Jennifer Positivity. And I told her, I said, just great people. I said, just say hi when they come in the chat. I said, I'll take care of the rest. Susan doesn't even time people out. Tina, same way. She'll send me a message. This one is this so-and-so. Do you want me to time them out? I said, okay, I'll pay attention. So for you to call these women, Jennifer Positivity, good morning, for you to call these women racist when they've done and said nothing. I don't even know if they knew who you were. I remember a couple of times, I think it was Tina or maybe Susan. I used to support you. I used to go into your chats. I would send you money through Zelle. And then when you did that thing about Roadhog's wife, that was it for me. I couldn't support you. When you and Maria were going through all of that and she went and got that temporary RO on you. We all know she was trying to get your address. But then I hear you say she had the Cuban mafia after you. Why are you saying this? Yeah, Jennifer's not even a mod in Danny's chat. So how did she block you? I know who blocked you because Danny told me who blocked you. The Cuban mafia. I don't know anything but Charlotte on the web. I heard she was a scammer way back when. Don't know, don't watch, you've never watched her. But I know about Muzz. And then you group all of these people together and they all are working for Charlotte. Really? Oh, I remember, Lauren. Yes, I remember. I remember when those cats were removed. I do remember. So I was actually supporting him at that time. I remember Terry Lynn looking and looking and looking. I remember she was even offered money to give up his address and she wouldn't. She wouldn't. But I heard Danny said this morning when I was listening to her live that she wants you to give her 10 Black people that has been supporting you. And I was like, damn. Yeah, I heard what he called her. He called her a house in. I heard it. Yes. So Jennifer P, I guess, is a mod for I just said her Charlotte on the web. Jennifer Positivity and Jennifer P are two different people. And then he says, oh, well, he goes, they all work for Charlotte. They all racist. They want to end his life. What? Real, you can't be saying, well, you know what? You can, because you did. I just, I know you're never going to apologize. So, yep. Yep. I watched it. He was showing how this woman was leaving all of these comments, and a lot of them he didn't, they weren't released. He says some of them they deleted. I mean, he deleted, but yeah, that's stalking. Well, I don't know if I'm going to call it stalking, but it's excessive. It's really excessive. If you don't like somebody, don't fucking watch them. I don't like people. I don't watch them. I hear about it on other people's streams. If you don't like him, don't watch him. If you don't like what he has to say, don't watch him. Good morning, Tina. It's just sad. It's really, really sad that you would do this because, and you're right, drama does sell. You're absolutely right. People pay for drama. You're absolutely right. I'm going to give you that. Good morning, Mustang Sally. But the way you're going about doing it right now, I just don't agree with. Good morning, Daisy girl, but that's your channel. You do what you do. But to come out and call people racist who you've never spoken to, you've never had any interaction with, except when you went in a chat and someone told you to be respectful, how is that racist? I say be respectful all the time in people's chats. Be respectful of the chat. Be respectful of the content creator. I listened to Danny. She says she's always been supportive of you. Good morning, Gamecock Jenny. Whatever's going on between you and Danny, that's between you and Danny. But to me, that was just downright uncalled for. You labeled 3 women that you don't know, have no interactions with, have never had a conversation with. And I still don't know why. Because when I go to read the chat, I don't see anything they're saying. Good morning, Jet Lag. Happy Saturday. Good morning, Cyber Hotline. I don't see what they're saying that's so wrong. Why was he summoning you to his panel? For what? I listened to Danny's live again. I don't care who he supports. I really don't. I really, really don't. So, the Tina that I speak to, the Susan that I speak to, and the Jennifer Positivity that I speak to, has never shown or said anything that I can even remotely say, yeah, they're racist. I know. I heard him. He thinks that you're with Charlotte and all of them. And I don't know. I don't know anything about these women. Good morning, Aesops. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But that is just ridiculous. Jennifer, I know that. You've never given me any inkling in our conversations that you are racist. Ever. Tina, Tina, at all. Susan, her husband, not at all. Not at all. So for that, I am not happy with at all. But he, he has, those are his feelings. I'm speaking on, excuse me, let me get me some coffee. Hold on, let me get some coffee. Told you I'm not having a good morning. Well, he said, and then, when I listened, I went back and I watched a couple of his food reviews. And so I heard him say that people don't want content. And so he's going to give them what they want. And that's his right to do that. But you don't label people that you've never had an interaction with, a conversation with. You don't do that. No, we're going to get it, Jennifer. It started raining about an hour ago, and we had 67-degree temperatures. A couple of days this week, we had 59, 67, and then Friday, the temperature just dropped. It dropped, and today is cloudy. It's 42, and right now the temperature is 42. I'm looking at it on my laptop. The temperature is 42, and I'm trying to see, but I heard we're supposed to get one. And the rain was supposed to start around 11 o'clock. It started earlier than that. So, on this day, March 23rd, I was being fitted for my gown for my friend's wedding. It just popped up. So anyway, I just you're in the 80s there. Oh God. Yeah, but we're supposed to get one. And like when I lived in New Jersey, in Teaneck, the last snowfall was always Easter weekend. That would be the last snowfall we would get, and it'll be heavy, heavy, heavy. So then I listened to Brooks Live. I didn't listen to all of it, but I listened to a lot of Brooks Live, and then I saw the screenshots of Switch Witch following Brooks' daughter. I don't care how she tries to twist it. It shows that she started following her daughter. 5 inches. When the clock sprung forward, yeah, so I'm going to say it again. Kids should be off limits. Family members should be off limits. People's personal lives. I missed the commercial. I don't know how you justify sitting on a panel and reading a bunch of foyers that were about somebody's daughter. And then you justify going into this young woman's TikTok and going live and speaking about what she's putting on her TikTok. And another thing, I heard when I was listening to Coochies the other day, when Mr. Yates called me his favorite word, which I don't really care, and then Switch says backstabber. What I need you to tell me, bitch, is who did I backstab? That's what I need you to do. Tell me who did I backstab? Yeah, I'll check that out later. So I heard that shit. I'm like, really? You who read everybody's DMs but remove your stuff. You who have your hands in everything but want to act like you don't do anything. Good morning, Angela, the co-defendant. How are you? You who every time you have a falling out with someone, the first thing you do is put out their DMs. I just said that, but you remove your part of the conversation. Good morning, Carter. Backstabbing. And I'm going to say it again, and I said it way back when. If you open the door for Muzz to come back, she would jump at the chance to be your friend because you're two of a kind. Thank you, Cal, for gifting a membership. I'm sorry. Who got the membership? Oh, crazy cat mama, where is your membership? Yeah, I want to know who did I backstab? Who? Who did I backstab? JY? No, didn't. Who did I backstab? Amber? Nope, didn't. Who did I backstab? Tell me who did I backstab? That's all I need to know. Since you put that out there. That's the problem. Everybody's putting out BS and not backing up anything they say. You who, when there was a job that was opening in my in my department, but someone else, and you were on IG at the time, I said, oh yeah, I want you to do a spell for me so I can get that promotion. So when I stopped speaking to you, you put up my information. You did that. Did I ever go out and tell people that that Josh Harris had you send him news and he was sending you shit and the video calls? I just did, but you did on your page. That's Heidi. Heidi knows because Josh sent me this message, who turns out to be a fucking pedophile. Never been a backstabber. I've got friends I've had for 30-something years, and I'll tell them just what I have to say. I don't sugarcoat shit. And just like I tell them, I expect them to tell me. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Just tell me. And normally, if I had time to cool down and think about it, hell yeah, I was wrong. So I'm just trying to figure out, who did I backstab? I'll give you enough rope to hang your fucking self. I'll give you enough rope to hang yourself. Oh my God, Angela, the co-defendant, thank you. I'm having, thank you. Oh, Jennifer, positivity, thank you. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. I'm thinking in my head, who the hell did I backstab? Good morning, hear me roar. Long time, welcome back. I'm just saying. Jody, Heidi, I just did. Hi, dirty bitch. Hi, dirty bitch. That's dirty bitch. I didn't even backstab dirty bitch. Me and Cooch used to talk about all kinds of things. I don't do that shit. If you and I are no longer talking, if you and I are no longer getting along, why am I going to put up your messages? For what reason? Big Bad Wolf can tell you. Do I backstab people, Big Bad Wolf? Your shit is crazy. Good morning, Ball Cat. No, I don't. I don't do that kind of shit. That's not me. Never have been. Whatever I have to say, I'm going to say it. So, if y'all please leave kids alone. See? Thank you, dirty bitch. Thank you, dirty bitch. And you guys know that me and Cooch had a falling out way back when. I don't do that kind of shit. Never have, never will. So I still want to know, who did I backstab? That's all I want to know. Even people I can't stand anymore. Thank you, Angela. I just find it funny. But I'm going to say it again. If you don't like people, don't watch them. You're welcome, Cooch. If you don't like them, don't watch them. I understand why content creators go in and they want to see things and they're going to do commentary on it. But if, nobody can tell a sub where to go. But when he was showing, I'm speaking of him, Real, when he was showing all of these comments, this woman left, this Jennifer P. woman, my God, that was excessive. For what? Why do that? Now, Cooch, I look, I had no idea that you wanted him to be unalive and no longer on this earth. And I'm going to say something that Danny said, and I heard it said this morning. She says a lot of times people that are in chats don't feel that they're able to speak their minds. So they don't say anything. Go whale watch, girl. Have fun. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. And I agree with that. My problem is sometimes I say too much and I got to pull myself back. I said, good morning, pallets. And you said you love me, and I said, I love you too. Are you not hearing me, pallets? I said, good morning. So I'm serious. I mean, Cyber Hotline, I just had a comment. Well, you and I just had a few text message DMs a few minutes ago. Not a few minutes ago, like a week or two back. So I'm going to tell you what I have to say. Good morning, Black Hat. I don't have to come on YouTube to do it unless you bring it to YouTube. And then I'm going to respond to you on YouTube. So that's the way I've always been. If I got something to say, I'm going directly to that person if I'm able to go to that person. Or reach out to somebody that person knows. I know you, Paul. I know exactly who you are. That's why I asked you that day, because I was watching you in Maria and Ann's chat, and I was watching what you were typing, and you came in my chat the next day, and I said, Cyber Bully. I said, Cyber Hotline, are you Paul? And you said, that's me. I said, okay. I know exactly who you are. So, you know, words can really cause a lot of havoc. Words hurts more. I mean, you can get hit and that'll heal, but words will sting. So, but again, I'm going to say from interacting with Jennifer, Tina, and Susan, not one time have I ever had a tingle to tell me they're racist. And as far as Danny being a house in, I'm still trying to understand that. Yes. Oh my God. The princess. Are we talking about the princess? Are we talking about Diana? Are we talking about Kate Middleton? Because I don't know what's her title. Oh, thank you. I think somebody gifted you a membership. Yeah, Kate. The speculation with Kate was, and me too, I was speculating that wasn't her at the market, because you really couldn't. And then when I slowed it down a little bit, but to hear that, which you knew it was more than because you knew it was something serious for her, and to hear that she's got a cancer diagnosis, and she underwent chemotherapy, and King Charles, I keep wanting to call him Prince Charles. King Charles has now been diagnosed with an enlarged prostate with prostate cancer. It's just ridiculous. So it's just, so wait a minute. Who said what? I'm confused with the lie of, okay. Who was lying on the Princess of Wales? So I'm confused because I see Dirty Bitch saying that's disgusting. He said that. What? Oh, certain failed celebrity need to shut up. Ooh, shit. So what did he say about the Princess of Wales? Good morning, Debbie. And I took your advice to heart, Debbie. I took your advice. So thank you for being Okay, but they said that he had an enlarged prostate, is what I read on the Daily Mail. So maybe they don't know. But they said that Camilla came out and said that, which you know how they say, that she says it was a grave diagnosis. I know my dad had prostate cancer. He's been through a battle twice. The last one, he had cancer lesions all in his spine, and this was back during the height of the pandemic, and then he had to have a major surgery that was like 10 or 11 hours when they put the rod in, getting the cancer, so he had to undergo the chemotherapy then. And now he's on, I think it's Lupron. He gets a shot I think that's what it's called. He gets a shot every 6 months. Spreading false speculations about her health. Oh, shit. Okay, CNN says she lied about her cancer. How do they know? Yes, Debbie, you can come up. Come up. I'm going to drop the link for you, Debbie. You know, girl, all you had to do was send me a message that you wanted to come up, and that would have been a done deal. I would have sent it to your phone or to your IG. Oh God, you got real life zombies. Hi, E11. I love your chickies. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was disgusting. Yeah, so that was it. Yeah, so that was disgusting. But Cooch, did you put out a hit with the Cuban Mafia too? Because the going rate is $250. That's cheap. He needs to stop saying that. That's true. But she has lost some weight. Hi, Wyatt. Debbie, I dropped the link. Did you grab it? Do you need me to send it to you on your phone? My throat is, please don't make me be getting sick, which I probably am. No, it's not a death sentence. And when they diagnosed my dad, he was at stage 3. Stage 3. And that was back in 20. It was before my grandmother passed. So 2016, 2017. And the first time he underwent radiation. Well, he did the combo, radiation and chemo, and he never lost his hair. Yeah, but I haven't been coughing. I think it's because wait a minute, I'm serious. Okay, crazy cat mama. Okay, I'm talking about something else right now. I will get it. I will play it. I'll send it to my phone. Okay, I got it.
Ouch.
Hey, sweetie, good morning.
Hi, morning.
What's up, baby?
Nothing much. Okay, so don't listen to that mess regarding CNN saying that they're doubting whether she has cancer or not.
Okay.
They're twisting words. We as Americans need to really put our thinking caps on nowadays, because I have found that credible news is twisted and turned to serve certain needs or just out
Mm-hmm.
of boredom. Here's what happened.
Okay.
Okay. So Catherine Middleton, who's the Princess of Wales, she had abdominal surgery in January.
Mm-hmm.
They went in to try and take care of an issue. They did not disclose what the abdominal surgery was. You know, there's a lot of stuff in our stomach. They
Mm-hmm.
didn't disclose that. So they went in and they had said they did not suspect it was cancerous.
Mm-hmm.
However, they sewed her up, whatever. You know, they do lab tests on everything that they take out
After
of
the
you in
fact,
a
yes.
surgery. And
Yes.
then they found precancerous cells. So what happens after that? When they find that, they got to put you through chemo. Now, abdominal surgery is one of the longest procedures to recover from.
Mm-hmm.
because you are shifting and moving everything inside there. So remember when William backed out at the last minute for his godfather, the last king of Greece, King Constantine's memorial service at Windsor. Remember
Yes.
when he backed out?
Yes, I remember.
I feel that's the day that the cancer diagnosis was
Was
determined,
was determined, yes.
or because lab tests, here's this, and I was thinking about this all night. At first I thought that's when she found out, and I said no, lab tests don't take that long, especially on a high profile person like her. And I feel that was she found out beforehand. She had to take time to recover before she could start doing chemo. I feel she
Mm-hmm.
had her first chemo and it
Yep.
didn't go well.
Okay.
So she then disclosed yesterday because the Easter break for her children started yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So she sent out that video stating that all of that happened. She was diagnosed with cancer. They started her on a preventative cancer treatment, chemo, and she's gonna focus on her health. Anybody else, we would respect that. I don't know why we're not doing that with her. And secondly, I don't blame her for waiting till the day of Easter break for her children because they need to be the ones to talk to their kids about her medical situation. Don't forget, she got a child that's about to be 11. How old is he? 11. The other girl is like 2 years behind him. And then you got that little wicked one, Louis, who about 5 and like to play with his fingers. Who you think is going to hit worse? Louis. That's her little baby. Like I don't understand why we feel like we need to be all up in their business. And King
Exactly.
Charles, he had an enlarged prostate, which they went in and did the surgery to do the fixes for it. And while they was in there poking around, they found cancer. They never disclosed where that cancer was. But I could assume it's not his prostate because if it was, they would have disclosed that, but they didn't. But here's the caveat here.
Yes, ma'am.
If we look at Queen Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth came up in a day where you didn't talk about stuff like this. You
Mm-hmm.
just didn't. Her father died from lung cancer, and when he died, he didn't even know he had lung cancer.
I remember that he was called. I remember that docu-series they did on him, and because he took the throne from his brother. His brother abdicated the throne because he wanted to
Correct.
marry that woman. Yes.
Right. But you look at this. That man went into a surgery and they took out half of his lung because
Yep.
that man was so stressed from smoking all those cigarettes. He had lung cancer, and the doctors thought it was best not to tell him his diagnosis so that he can better serve his king.
Yep.
Okay. So Queen Elizabeth now comes up in that type of thinking. Now, she had mobility issues in her mid 90s. And on her death certificate, it says that she died of old age, natural causes, where a lot of people highly suspect she died of blood cancer. But she wasn't going to reveal that.
She wasn't going to reveal that because she's going to do what's best for the country.
Correct. And the
Mm-hmm.
monarch needs to be seen as strong. And that's what she was raised as. So now we have King Charles and coming up, and he's disclosing, oh, I got an enlarged prostate and I'm going in for surgery. Shit. What's her name? The Queen Elizabeth. She went in for some exploratory surgery, and we found out about it a week later.
It was like 2 weeks later.
And I was just like, wait, she was in a hospital? She
Yep.
wasn't doing a hospital opening? What? So it's a
But you
change
remember
in
they used to do all of that at the palace. You remember everything was done at the palace, so they didn't want to have anybody know what was going on. Instead of bringing them,
it wasn't really that. It was because they were upper class and they could afford to bring it into them.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what that is. Because
Okay. Because they had the
you're
hospital thing
part,
there at the palace. Okay.
right, but you're up, you're part of aristocracy, so you ain't mixing with the rabba up in the hospital.
Got you. Got you.
That's what that was. That was classism, pure and
Now,
simple.
wasn't Sarah, Snuggle Bunny is asking, wasn't Sarah diagnosed with cancer too?
Twice within a matter of months. And this
Ooh.
last, and both of them, no, first one was breast cancer. She went in and she got the surgery done. And
Mm-hmm.
then, she's bouncing back and she's going good. And she's like, oh, I dodged a bullet. Bam, skin
Living with
cancer.
cancer.
But look at her. She's very, very fair, naturally a redhead with freckles, and been
Yep.
out in the sun all her life. People, sunscreen is needed even in the winter. Sun reflects off of snow and water.
Yep, it does.
Slather it on. But her skin cancer wasn't regular skin cancer, it was real aggressive.
Yep.
So if I were her, I would be going to get freckle checks and mole checks every 6 months.
She might be doing that. Good morning. Yagwabi? Ooh, I can't even pronounce that. Yawabi. Debbie, can you pronounce that? My God, JC Bear. Oh my God. JC Bear. Hi, my baby.
I haven't seen JC in a while. Hi, JC.
JC, I see you've been out living life when you were posting on IG. You were in a happy relationship, I assume. Oh my God, it's so good to see you, JC Bear. I miss your voice. Oh, I miss your voice. But Debbie, so is Barbados under the British regime?
The monarch used to be our head of state, our governor general, but a couple of years ago we went republic. We're still part of the Commonwealth.
Okay.
But she is not sorry, I shouldn't say. Under Queen Elizabeth, we removed ourselves. We became republic. So the British monarch is no longer our head of state. We have a prime minister and a president. We have our own parliament. We good, but we are part of the Commonwealth, though.
See, that's what I was thinking, because when we did that review on your channel on the commentary zone, that was fun. And the information that you brought forward, and I was thinking, are they still under the British regime? And I couldn't remember, and I forgot to ask you.
Right, but even though the monarch was our head of state, we were still an independent country.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird. But yeah, we separated, and all's good. Nothing catastrophic happened.
Look, World War III didn't break out.
No, because we're a speck on this earth. My little Bimshire Barbados. We ain't nothing but a dot. We're a little rock.
You're just a little dot. You're just a little dot.
We just a little blip. Nothing catastrophic was gonna happen. But yeah, it was just a decision that was a long time in coming.
So we have Cyber Hotline. Mm-hmm. He is from, oh God, is it the UK? Cyber Hotline, are you from the UK? I can't remember, but I think he's from the UK. So he's really, he's up on the Royals too. And, I watch him listen. So what is your opinion on Harry and Meghan, which you kind of gave it to me way back when, but what's your opinion on Harry and Meghan?
Let me tell you, I'm real pissed. I'm real pissed at that statement that they put out. They persist in calling Catherine Kate in public domain. She not friends with you like that. She got you blocked and banished out of her world. Stop doing that. If they persist in continuously calling themselves the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, if you are sending words of support, condolence, whatever, address the person by their correct name.
You're right. You're right. Even
Honey,
though that's your brother and your sister-in-law, but you need to address them by their proper names. You're
and
absolutely right.
here's what kicked me off a couple of days ago. When the whole thing shook out regarding the Photoshop thing from Mother's Day, right? All of a
Hmm.
sudden, Page Six is putting out Meghan Markle is reaching out through back channels to support Catherine. Why you don't got her number? Why you gotta go through back
Yeah, why
channels
you
to
got to
reach
go
out to
through
your
back channels? I
sister-in-law?
know you have the number.
That's some bullshit there. That's some bullshit there. I don't know. I just think it's like, look, that's not our government anymore or whatever. I still have a healthy respect for royalty. I follow them because they are funny as fuck. And I love to see when the rich people, act like regular human beings and make
Yes.
mistakes. And besides, she be wearing some really nice clothes and her shoes and her handbag collection.
Yes, it's
Awesome.
off the chain.
And I'm
She
still
reminds
waiting
me
to
of
see
Princess
what.
Diana. She reminds me of Princess Diana with her style and her dress.
But here's the thing, though. I'm
Hmm.
really watching Kate Middleton just
Hmm.
to see what other Diana jewelry pieces she is pulling out, because I'm
Ooh.
waiting for the Saudi pieces to come out, because I need her to bring, even though they will seem old fashioned right now, I still want them to come out. I just do. I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer now, but speedy recovery so that, girl, when you come back out, glittery,
Stepping.
gold, looking with a crown on your head, hopefully. Can you tell that I'm aiming for like the diplomatic cocktail party at the end of every year?
Yeah,
That's
but
what
let
I'm
me
aiming
ask
for.
you, do you think that King Charles, I keep wanting to say Prince Charles, King
Hmm.
Charles is going to abdicate the throne to Prince William?
No, no,
Okay.
because unless he's like physically or mentally unable to continue, but then I think it would go into like a regency or something. Ingrained in them, courtesy of the Duke of Windsor, is I'm not abdicating nothing, because that was a huge shame on their family that he abdicated to marry Wallis Simpson. So, whereas other monarchies in Europe have done the abdication, most recently in Denmark,
Mhm.
Margareta, she abdicated so that her son Frederick could become Frederick X. That's okay with them. They don't have that stigma. And
Mhm.
it's a stigma self imposed on the House of Windsor because of the Duke of Windsor. So I don't think he will abdicate. He had his mother as an
Hold
example
on a second,
in his
Debbie.
life.
Hold on a second.
Hmm.
Hold on. Incognito. I
Hmm.
understand exactly what Queen Elizabeth did when she was under her reign. We're speaking of something different. We're talking about someone's medical health and what's going on right now. So I understand what you're saying and I understand your feelings. And I'm not trying to, because when they were doing all of this, I actually did a thing when she went in and did the slot, when she signed off on them doing what they did. So don't ever get the conversations twisted. Okay.
Why am I, but I'm not giving them props. I'm just saying,
Thank you.
as a human being, she deserves privacy. She deserves the right to tell her children about her medical condition. And I could, follow people for fashion. It just doesn't matter. Um, did Queen Elizabeth enslave me? No, no. And I'm speaking as a person who's coming from the Caribbean. My island was created as a slave colony, not a slave colony, a penal colony, and then turned into a slave colony.
Hold on. Wait a minute. When did we say that we hope she sits back in her throne with the real? When did we say that?
Who did we sit
Incognito.
in her throne with? I don't understand what that means.
Yeah, I don't understand what that means. We were talking about her shoes, her clothes, her cancer, and her I don't have to rewind, and her jewelry collection from Princess Diana. So I asked the question, did she believe that King Charles would abdicate the throne to Prince William? That was the question.
And I said no, because of
That
his
was the
mother.
question.
I don't think he'll do it unless he becomes incapacitated. But then I think it would flip to a regency. But these are just my opinions. They're not Heidi's. And if you have a problem with what I said, okay,
Debbie.
okay. Like,
When you come in the middle of a conversation and think you know what we're talking about, go back and listen to see exactly where the conversation started and how it headed in this direction. That's all you have to do. And I asked the question about Megan and oh, okay, Deborah Best, Ding Dong UK calling also of BIM descent.
No, I'm not speaking about colonization. That's a deeper conversation that I'm not ready for because I haven't had.
Ooh, wait a minute. Do you see what Deborah Best just said?
Wait, no. What was said? Hold on, chat.
I just put it up.
Ding Dong UK calling also of BIM descent. I think it was Fry Boys. They can mass. Oh. Harry was used as William's fall guy. I would believe that. I would believe that for real.
Yeah, I believe that.
And I believe that. I believe that he wasn't given adequate after their mother died. I think that's where all the wheels came off the bus.
Yep.
And I don't believe either one of those boys was allowed to process that properly because of that don't complain, never explain motto, you know. Harry's the fall guy, and that's why he gravitated towards someone like Meghan Markle. It is.
I believe that. Thank you, Deborah. Appreciate that. I believe that.
I agree with you, JC Bear. That's why I said that's why he gravitated towards someone like Meghan Markle, because she was his escape plan.
Yep.
He was smiling. Harry was the most popular part of that.
I was about to say he was so popular. He was the party boy. He was the party boy.
And most relatable to all of us. And that's why we loved him. But he wasn't happy. I'm looking back and I'm going, was he really a broken, sad individual behind that cute little smile? And where did we fail him? Where was he failed? But you know, he's got Megan. They're going off. They're living their best life. Great. But I still have a problem with them always calling her Kate in the public thing. Like, save that for behind the scenes if that's her nickname.
Ooh, I didn't know that. Wait a minute. Incognito, hold on a second. Deborah. I mean, Debbie.
Yeah.
Incognito says, he said, Daisy Girl Queen, respectfully, do these people hope that we heal and get back in position of power? Why wouldn't I hope you heal and get back in position of power?
I don't understand that. But when Harry hit the photographer, William was in the same nightclub. Let me tell you, if Heidi hit somebody and we're in the same space, I'm gonna be like, Heidi, do I know you right now?
No. Wait a minute. So I understand what Incognito is saying. I know they went through mental illness and what they put you through. I watched that docuseries and I was pissed. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to cover that docuseries because I understand. I spoke on it a little bit, but I never went through and we never took a look at the whole thing. So I understand what happened when Queen Elizabeth was in power. I understand everything that happened.
What are we discussing? I missed that.
I don't know, because we're discussing two different things. And Incognito, if you want to come back at a later time when we can go through this, and I'll bring you up on panel so we can discuss that whole situation. But that is not what we're talking about right now.
Wait, from our mental illness that they put on us. I got mental illness, but not nary a king or queen gave it to me. Well, yes, a queen, my mother. My mama gave me my mental illness that I'm struggling through right now.
So I understand exactly what you're saying, Incognito. I really
Oh,
do. You're talking about the royals. I get it. I get it.
mm,
Hold on a second. Let me tell you what the name of the docu-series is. Because they did this whole, I think Queen Elizabeth was in her, what, 40s or 30s? I can't remember.
now you see, Deborah Best, you proving what JC Bear said earlier. Harry was never the smartest one in the bunch. You know, you hit somebody, you don't duck through the front.
It was called, I think it's Queen Elizabeth's Reign of Terror or something like that. Hold on, I'm gonna see, can I find it? Yeah, I think it is called the Reign of Terror. Um, I think it's the Reign of Terror. I think that's what it's called. I'll find it and I'm gonna let you. But yes, I watched it. Yeah, it's called Queen Elizabeth, something but the Reign of Terror. I'll find it because I couldn't believe, when her husband passed is when they were talking about her rule, the timeline, and then I found it. It's on Discovery. No, you don't need to get blocked. Aesop's, don't say that. He doesn't need to get blocked. He's just voicing his opinion. No, don't block him. If I thought he needed to be blocked, I would have blocked him. Trust me. No, you're not. Incognito, do you want to come up? Hold on a second. Incognito, do you want to come up on panel right now? I'll bring you up on panel. Because I want to hear what you have to say. Do you want to come up on panel right now? Because I don't want you to keep typing in the chat. If you want to come up on panel, you don't have to show your face. I will bring you up on panel. No, and that's true, JC Bear, because he was in Afghanistan another time, Queen. I'll come up. Okay. I would definitely bring you up. You let me know when you want to come up. Hit me in my comments, and we can go through what you're discussing. And I want you to come up. I want people to hear what you have to say.
I love your chat, Heidi. Because
you do?
Yeah, he says, okay, I apologize at Incognito. That's so cute. Like, look, we can come on here and we can give our opinions. Everything that I say on Heidi's show is just my opinion. That's
so
all.
Incognito, so is the name of the documentary correct, right? Is that the one, Queen Elizabeth's Reign of Terror? I think Queen Elizabeth II's Reign of Terror, something like that. I think that's the name of it.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Black Hat Music.
Yeah, so his wife went through that, yes, and she passed. And he told us about that story. He was on Terry Lynn's, and my heart just went out to him when he was telling us about that story. But whenever you want to come up, Incognito, but yeah, we should all watch that docu-series, and you'll know what he's saying. And I did not know all of that happened. So I was like, oh my God, when I watched it, I was like, the monarchy, and and then when she went to South Africa to try to repair the ties and everything else, I was like, I said, it's been too much. I think it was on Netflix, but I first saw it on the Discovery Channel. I think that's when I first saw it. It was on the Discovery Channel. Ooh, Daisy girl, I heard that you were living in another country. Are you still there? Okay, do you want to come up, Daisy girl? Because I'll drop the link. Anybody want to come up, you're more than welcome to join the discussion. Okay. So, and I'm glad you guys feel free that you can say what you want to say in chat. As long as you're respectful, we're good. Oh, you moved back home in 2020. So Daisy, if you want to come up, okay, you let me know. But I'm telling you, I like to see what people have to say. As long as they're respectful, I'm good with that.
Mm.
Yep. So maybe I'll get Incognito and Daisy Girl up at the same time.
An Arab country that was under colonization till the early 70s. Was it under French rule? I'm curious.
I'm curious now too.
Oh, child, you made
Oh
me
yes,
think this
Thatcher.
early in the morning.
Yes. I want to hear. So
What
Margaret Thatcher. Yes.
about the British and their colonization? Oof. Oof. Yeah.
Well, Jason,
Look.
yeah, if you want to come up too, you can come up. I mean, you can give us a breakdown too. Oh my, no, she said they were under British rule.
Oh, they were?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh.
me too. I would love to hear what Incognito has to say and Daisy Girl.
Let me find the documentary.
Docu-series, hold on. I was just looking. It was on the Discovery Channel, and then I think it's on because they were talking about the concentration camps. But I think it's something about the Queen Elizabeth II reign of terror, something but the history. So just type in Queen Elizabeth's reign of terror, and it'll lead you where you need to go. I'm so sorry. My mom passed of late diagnosis of metastatic breast cancer. Yeah, so my cousin was in she lived in what is it, Bahar? Beher, and she died of her brain. Okay, I'll drop the link for you. She died, her cancer, her breast cancer metastasized to her brain. And when I look at the pictures of, and it just popped up on my timeline about maybe a month ago. When I look at the pictures of her from where she used to be to where, and she's in a hospital, she didn't recognize the kid. She had regressed back to a child, and they flew her back, and we had her services in the United States. But at the time, she was working for Shell, and now her sister died of cancer, um, and then she died of cancer. My cousin, her brother just died about 5 months ago. That whole family, and that's on my dad's side. So, it's just really, really weird. But we had two sisters, which are my second cousins, that married my uncles on my mother's side. So we were family double times over. Okay. I said, all the men in this goddamn town, can you find someone that's not related? But two sisters married two brothers. So I had aunts and my cousins. Yeah. So, and then my uncles were my cousin-in-laws.
That could be fun though.
Girl, that's a headache. And then the mama was actually dating my older uncle. I said, my God, can we just stop? I mean, I know they're good, but God damn, can we stop? Yeah. Okay, I have JC Bear. Hi, JC.
Hello, sweet ladies.
Hi,
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Bear hugs. This is a nice diversion before I have to go out shopping in this cold and snow up here. We had
Yeah, I
snow.
heard you guys got a lot of snow. We're getting it too. It's gonna come to Spokane. It's coming to Washington. So what's going on, JC? Well, what do you have to contribute to this?
Okay, are we talking about H&M? Are we talking about colonization? Or which
We
one?
can speak about whatever you want to talk about.
Okay, so just to give you a little background, so nobody thinks I'm coming in as from a weird angle. I am white, but I'm a son of an immigrant who came off the boat with $50 in a suitcase in the early 50s, literally a boat from Italy. So it's not like I'm coming in pure Anglo or so forth.
Got you.
So with Canadian history, it's a little bit different. I said you had, prior to our becoming a nation, we had Quebec, which was a colony of France. British came in, they conquered and so forth. They did a couple of things to the French. There was a long march from the Acadian portion of Canada that they marched them down and deported them when they conquered them if they didn't sign over allegiance to the crown, down to Louisiana. And that's where part of the Cajun culture not all of it, but part of the Cajun culture
Yes.
actually came from Canada.
Yes, he did. French. Yes.
French. When they
Mhm.
conquered Quebec, there was too many to deport and ship, so they made something called the Quebec Act, and they made deals with the church and the politicians at that time, which is a whole other section of history that basically kept the Quebec people into a feudal seigneur system.
Mm.
Now, prior to Canada becoming a country, slavery did exist in British
Yes.
North America. That's a
Hmm.
fact.
Yep.
From everything that I was trying to research on it, there was about 5,000 uh, slaves that were in Canada. About 3,500 were First Nations people, and
Mhm.
about 1,500 were people from Africa. The
Mm.
plantation system really didn't take hold up here in Canada, hence, there wasn't as large a population, but it did exist. By the time we became a nation, slavery was outlawed and so forth, but the ramifications of it, especially dealing with our First Nations Inuit people, were quite devastating. Like, that's where the reservation system came into play, treaties that were not honored, and we're dealing with that now through our Truth and Reconciliation. So we're dealing with those ramifications even to this day that occurred that occurred with those people, with our Native people or Aboriginal people. Please excuse me if I use the wrong term. I'm trying to be as correct as possible, but I'm only working on my first coffee.
Mhm.
So that's what it is in a nutshell. That I think most of the for the rest of the British type influence for a long time, you had to be Protestant and you had to be white and you had to be that to get anywhere, except throughout Quebec in certain areas. And the devastation with disease that was brought to our native peoples or our aboriginals, the subjugation and limitations if you were on a reservation and you lost your um, title as a full native if you married someone who was non-native. We have a province called Manitoba whereby, oh my God, I'm going to kill myself because I don't have the proper name for when for when a Aboriginal marries a non-Aboriginal. I'm going to shoot myself. I'm going to Google it because they deserve it. They were also restricted in rights, restricted in status on what they could do.
Mm.
So Canada isn't really clean. It's just that we started doing stuff ahead of times. Currently, it is dealing with like I said, the Truth and Reconciliation Committee, which has about 120 items from our Aboriginal peoples that they want addressed by the government and so forth.
Mhm.
And currently, I think maybe 12 or 13 have actually been implemented. So we still got a ways to go. So we're still dealing with the ramifications of the British Crown and what they did up here. Now, I can't speak of the atrocities and so forth committed for people who were in the African continent or the Middle East. I can speak from it from like an academic point of view, like how they drew lines. They didn't honor, tribal boundaries. They caused a lot of the stuff and infighting themselves. But I don't want to get too heavy because it is a Saturday. It's a morning. I want people to feel good. So I love making you laugh, Heidi. You know what I mean.
Oh my God, JC, I do miss you. But what I mean, because you were in the chat and you were talking about Harry and Meghan. So what do you have to say about Harry and Meghan?
Well, I think Harry never really found a place for himself. He didn't really have a purpose other than being the spare.
Hmm.
He wasn't highly intelligent if you look at his like high school or uni transcripts.
Yeah, he wasn't book smart.
No, he wasn't book smart. So he had to find a purpose. And, William was schooled from a young age as being, you are the direct heir to the
Yep.
crown. So you have to, you can't, your wild sowing days and oats have to be limited.
But that's not the way Diana tried to treat them equally from what we could see, but we knew that William is heir to the throne, but
Yes.
she didn't try to, separate them. She wanted them to be brothers.
Yes. Now, what occurred, though, in my opinion, is when you have a betrayal of trust between siblings,
Mm-hmm.
which is what the book and um, the Oprah special did, it's very hard to build that back.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
If you
That's
think
true.
about our own families, like if we aired our dirty laundry to the public, would our sisters and brothers ever trust us again and to make
No,
money off it?
no,
Nope.
and you know what? I did not like that Oprah interview at all. And Debbie and myself and Jamal, I did not like that interview at all. I don't like Oprah. I mean, am I the only one that don't like Oprah? I think she uses people's trauma and drama to, yeah, I just don't like her. And after she did that shit to Tony Braxton when she was on her show, made that woman feel little. She was disgusting. And now what she's doing to Taraji P. Henson is disgusting. I don't like Oprah Winfrey. I remember watching her when she was in Baltimore. I don't like her. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
don't know.
sorry.
I'm still holding out on Oprah adopting me. So Oprah, I'm out of this conversation. I
Oh my God.
love
You
you.
guys are killing me here. You guys are killing me.
I need something to subsidize Social Security in my old age.
Yeah, and I'm serious. And the way she spoke on her father, okay, you had your childhood trauma. I get it, but there's just some things that you
But
just
but
don't.
but
Yeah,
here's the thing, Heidi. Let's say I was to marry um
Oprah.
well, not Oprah, because let's say I was to marry someone who is a U.S. governor. Okay,
Okay.
I'm Canadian. I'm from the north.
Yes.
Do you really think that at ceremonies I wouldn't have been briefed in how to sing the national anthem, how to greet dignitaries coming in, how to do this
Of course,
on
you
the
would be briefed.
Oprah special? Megan came across, and she's supposed to be educated at Northeastern, I think, or Northwestern
Northwestern, yeah.
in
Mhm.
international studies.
Hmm.
She's like, "Oh, I didn't know about how to curtsy properly. I didn't know
Whoa,
the words to God Save the Queen." Like, and it's that type of insincerity
I
that
knew
kind
that,
of
and I'm
really
not
put.
even married to a royal. But
No,
okay.
but I mean, when you're watching it, it's like that type of insincerity. It's like, what?
But JC Bear, here's my thing with that though. When she actually said that, the first thing that came out of my mouth was, "Bitch, you didn't know what the Googler was?"
I know. I was saying that I'm trying to be polite because I haven't seen you guys in such a long time, but I love it when you guys swear. It makes me laugh and giggle.
But no, look, I was rooting for Meghan Markle. I was one of her biggest champions because I go for all of the mixed race
Underdogs.
people. I go whether people like them or not, I'm there. But I had to slowly backtrack because the creative storytelling and things that just didn't have common sense associated with them, they were just like, wait, what? Okay, I'm just gonna sit back here and watch this. She could have done so much more,
Oh God, yeah.
but instead, like, I, I just don't like the lies. I just don't.
Thank you. And especially when it's common sense and you think about it, you're like, wait a minute, what the fuck is she talking about? I'm serious, like, wait a minute, what? 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 Now, who do we think acts the color of Archie's skin?
I did.
No,
I
Yeah,
did.
I'm talking about from the royal family.
Who
When
well,
William
cares?
said
That's
yeah,
that,
natural. That's
but
normal conversation.
yeah, I've been to plenty of christenings and so forth of people from different races, and I always remain quiet. And everybody asks, "What's the hair going to be like? What's the eye color?" Is he or she going to inherit, a lighter skin or a darker skin and all that? I hear that from both sides. So I didn't know why this was all of a sudden a
A
blow
big
up
thing,
case.
because we know the child is not going to be all white. Okay, we know they're going to have some kind of coloring to the skin, which was dumb. So that's like me going, huh? Okay, so my son married this woman. Uh,
Oh,
what color
Métis.
brain
We
kids
also
are
have
you having?
Métis.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Get the hell out of here.
Listen, everybody in my family takes every newborn and checks their ears and their cuticles,
Yeah,
their
my
fingers and
grandmother
toes.
used to do the same, because if your ears are darker at the top, that's the
Yeah.
coloring that you're gonna have. And my grandmother would look, they were like, oh, okay, he's gonna be a little light-skinned child.
Yeah. I don't know. That whole conversation made me think that my whole family is a bunch of colorists, to be honest. Like, because we have dark skin and we have lighter skin people in
Yep.
my family. So it is a natural question. So when that came up, I was like, girl, what? And
Oh,
especially considering I mixed race, it's a natural question in my family. So I
But they
didn't see
made a big
anything
deal
wrong with
about it.
oh, I
she
know.
And they
made a
wanted
big
you
deal
to
about it.
believe that the queen,
But
they
just like
wanted,
how she made a big
yeah,
deal about titles, and the thing is, it was incorrect because the
Yeah.
monarch at that time was Queen Elizabeth. So, therefore, her children would not be prince or princesses because that only falls to the grandchildren. And Queen Elizabeth made like letters of patent to allow Charlotte and Louis to be called prince and princess, because technically only George was entitled to it. I might
yep,
be
he was
wrong on that,
only no, you're right.
but
Because
see,
hold on a second. No. Prince Edward's daughters are what? They're ladies, or are they princesses?
They're
the
oh,
girl
wait,
is
wait,
a
wait.
lady. Yeah, the girl.
Prince. Oh, sorry.
No, the girl is lady, but the boy is Viscount.
Yes,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
Prince Edward held off. Same way with Princess Anne.
Mhm.
Their children do not have royal titles
Mhm.
because they declined them. Princess Anne declined them for her kids.
Mhm.
Prince Edward deferred. So when the kids reach the appropriate age, they can choose whether they want to receive an HRH title or not.
Mhm.
Because there are restrictions when you are an HRH
Mhm.
in
Oh
in
my.
your careers and stuff.
Yeah, but I also think, like, yeah, they wanted them to like choose education, career, like do something on their own, because they were like, he's the fourth child of Elizabeth, pretty far down in the pecking order once
Yep.
your siblings start having children, you
Yep.
know. I,
Yep.
it was a realistic decision for them.
Okay, let me ask this question. Well, I'm gonna ask Crazy Cat Mama question first. JC, Crazy Cat Mama wants to know what she's saying. I hope nobody has any questions about our babies. Then she wants to know, do you want to have the birth here in the States or in Canada? Crazy Cat Mama, I'm gonna charge you for this shit, okay?
Okay.
Um,
Well, it all depends. Do you have decent HMO down there? Otherwise, it's covered up here, Crazy Cat Mama. And
okay.
between the both of you, our child will have dual citizenship.
Yeah, but I'm with you, JC. I vote to have the baby in Canada, and then because of the health care. But then Crazy Cat Mama could then apply for U.S. citizenship since she's the U.S. part of the relationship. Yeah, so that you get
Yeah.
dual.
That's
Yep,
right.
you got
And
dual
then,
citizenship, just like my grandkids. They have dual citizenship.
yep. But the thing is that if our child applies for U.S. citizenship, they'll have to pay taxes even if they're up here.
Now,
Mhm.
shit, I had a question in my head, and this goddamn Crazy Cat Mama with her crazy ass questions.
Well, you know that Crazy Cat Mama and I have a thing. Wink,
I
wink.
know it just went completely off. I had a question related to the damn Royals, and this woman. Okay, what do we think about Prince Edward? Is it Edward? Yeah, Prince Edward and the Duchess of Sarah
Sophie,
Ferguson.
She,
Sophie.
yeah, Sophie's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah.
think personally, I think Prince Edward finally shaped up.
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay,
stepped up.
and what about the affair that is rumored that William is having with Rose?
I thought they squashed that and Kate gave him an ultimatum.
Yep. Well, I heard that Rose came out and made a statement and said that these were absolutely false. But we see the way he was looking at her and the way that uh the princess looked at him when he was looking at her. That picture was put all across the place. So, and then he's staring at Rose. She looks at him, and then she looks at Rose. It's just like when Obama was sitting there for Mandela's funeral, and this reporter kept talking to him, and she was all in his face taking selfies. When Obama came back from his speech, Michelle was in that seat. She made him sit on the other side.
Aw.
I was kind of surprised that. Well, I'm not really surprised. The royal men always have a little stepping out, but
Well,
William knew that if this was there, it would be just, you know, that's why they squashed it. I kind of think that there
I
was
think they
something
were
there.
having an affair because
Yeah,
I'm serious. I think he was having an affair with her.
I want to hope for the best that he wasn't.
He was. He was.
Especially now with everything that's going on. I would like
Well,
to
maybe
hope for
that's
the
why they
best.
squashed it. Maybe that's why they squashed it. But I do believe he has been with her for like, what is it, 5 or 6 years? I do believe he has cheated. Yes, I do.
Maybe it was a 7-year itch.
I
yeah,
don't know.
but Kate was smart enough to get. Remember, Kate didn't come from aristocracy, so she was smart enough to get a shovel and say, "Listen, if you don't squash this, you're going to have a divorce, and it's going to bury you and the monarchy."
Mm-hmm.
But you know
Because
what? Look, it's not going to be the first divorce because Diana set the precedence, her and Charles, with that. And the Queen was trying to keep that going. But then, her sister was saying, let Charles live his life. But, this is not done. And she didn't want anything to do with Camilla. So it was whatever her name is.
But
But
JC, do you think after everything that William witnessed between his parents that he would was this a dalliance or was this like a serious relationship?
I think it was more of a dalliance.
for 6
Mm,
But
years,
yeah, you can remember the royals and mistresses go back hundreds and hundreds of years.
mhm.
Rose would know her place as a mistress. Even Camilla's great great grandmother was a mistress.
yes,
Yeah,
she was.
to Edward the sixth or seventh. I can't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like I think the grandfather. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, side chicks and affairs are the side chicks are, but the difference is that earlier in the last century,
Mhm.
it was kept very hush hush and quiet. The press wouldn't leak it. It was kept as long as it was kept.
Discreet.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Mhm.
Incognito has a lot of information. Incognito, I'm gonna have to have you up on panel one day. He says
Oh, I
Rose's
gotta
family
know when you're
stole.
doing. I gotta know when you're doing that because I'd love to listen in
Me
from
too.
like the African experience and the Middle
Yeah.
Eastern experience with British colonization as well.
Incognito, you have to let me know when you're going to be willing to come up on panel because that's a discussion I would love to have with you. And then he's saying that her family stole antiques and furniture from China. Damn.
Whose family? Wait, who? What?
Rose family.
Ooh.
Rose?
Mm-hmm.
She's the Marchioness. I forgive the pronunciation, but her husband is the Marquess of what? He's like a hoity-toity one, but he's got a lot of money backing up his title.
Yeah, I saw it's that what's her name? It's short shit. Hold on.
Marchioness. That's how you say it, I think.
Okay. Yep.
I agree,
Kind of-
crazy cat mama. I think if Princess Diana was alive, she would never have let William and Harry get to this point. I mean, brothers are going to fight. Yeah, brothers are going to be physical.
Mhm.
That's
Yep,
the
just
way
like
guys are.
Yep, just like
That should
sisters.
that wouldn't be out of line for two siblings within like 2 years of 2 years age difference.
Mm-hmm.
It's not out of line. They're going to get physical with each other. You're going to lose their tempers with each other in private. The difference is when you're in that position and to air it, when you're airing that type of thing, it's like, really, you're airing your dirty laundry like that, and a few other things. It's like
Yep.
that trust. She would never have allowed that trust to get broken in that way.
Yep, and you're absolutely right, Incognito. That's why these people marry within, to keep the money and the power. That is true.
Oh yeah, but that's been
That
going
is
on for
definitely
decades.
true.
That's why Victoria had so many problems with marrying off all of her kids to European royalty, and the hemophiliac gene was cropping up, and so forth, because it was
Now,
too much intermarrying, like second cousins and stuff
yep.
like
Now,
that.
what about Queen Elizabeth's cousins that they threw into this mental hospital?
Was
Yes,
that from her mother's side, the Queen
yeah.
Mother's side?
Yes.
When the Queen Mother, when Edward VIII abdicated, and the Queen Mother and George became sovereigns. Part of
Really?
the part of the problem at that time was that the monarchy was under such scrutiny that they had to hide any imperfections. Prior to them becoming sovereigns, her cousins were probably
Ooh.
maintained at home, but because of public perception and they didn't want any imperfections shown or mental issues shown, they
Look what
institutionalized
Incognito
them.
just said. He said this is why they used to marry their own siblings and cousins, and then when they came up with defects, they would put them in orphan homes. Is that what happened to their cousins?
Well, they were institutionalized,
Mm-hmm.
so they were put into institutions to hide them from the public. And for the rest of the family, they were just told, "Oh, they passed," so there'd
And
be no questions.
yep, because when Queen Elizabeth's sister found out, she had a fit. But she had
Yep.
some kind of mental illnesses too, because she drank a lot. I mean, she was just wild.
This
She
is the
was
thing,
just naughty.
but this is the thing. When you're the spare, you have to find a purpose. You have to find a
Yep.
purpose to do, because if you're not doing anything all day and everything's taken care of you, you don't have to wash your clothes, make your dinners or breakfast, or I mean, there's
Mm-hmm.
only so much polo riding and partying you can do.
That's true. Huh. Incognito coming in with the facts. I'm like, damn. See? And because they never explained that part. And I never heard that part explained. But they put all of them in there. It was like, what, four? Was it 3 or 4 of them that was in that institution?
I know I've only seen the reported of 2 that
Um,
they were sisters, but there could be more that we just simply
I,
don't know.
I swore it was like 3 or 4, because when she found out, she went and visited, and I was either 3 or 4. I have to go back and I have to find it. But I was like shocked. I was like, but that's the kind of shit they hide. And and I'm going to agree with Incognito. I'm agree with you too, Jay. They hide that because it's imperfections, and the monarchy has to appear strong. And
Mhm.
and that's the way they have to come across.
Yeah, you have to remember, and I think it was said somewhere, that they are in power only by the people's will nowadays.
Yep.
They
Yep.
had lice. Wait a minute. They all were. Well, wouldn't they get the lice from the wigs?
Well, when they wore wigs, we're going back like hundreds of years, right?
Yeah,
I don't think modern
Yeah, but
royalty
I
wears
heard that about
wigs.
Margaret. That's her. She was wild. She liked to party. I think when Margaret couldn't marry the man she wanted to be married to, I think that's when it got worse.
Margaret was
yeah.
also a spoiled brat, because why was she going after a man that was so many years older than her and married? She was bored and spoiled. Her father indulged her, and that's
Yeah.
Well,
why she was the way she was.
yeah, and then when her sister took reign, that put a big divide between them too. And I remember when I was thinking that's what's going to happen between William and Harry. But again, if Princess Diana was here, I do believe that she would hold some kind of semblance. I mean, have them, whatever they do in private is private. But Harry goes live and says this stuff about his brother, about his grandfather, and it was like, oh shit, this
But you
isn't
see,
good.
but there's the difference. When Diana divorced Charles and
Mhm.
started to make her own life,
Yes.
she kept things very private. It's the paparazzi that
The pop.
pried it open. But
Yep.
she always wanted to be able to have
A
more of a
private
private
life.
life and so
Yep.
forth. So that's the come if you take a look at Harry and Meghan, they've done the opposite. What happened to Debbie?
I don't know. She dropped. Where did she go?
Debbie, you have to
Where did
come
she
back.
go?
But Harry and Meghan leveraged that because originally they were in Canada and then they moved to California. But Canada was a little more too private and boring, I guess, for Meghan, and she moved down, and then they moved down to California to Montecito.
Now look, this Deborah Best just said it. She goes, Azerbaijan is a Bojan,
Beijing.
Bayesian,
Asian,
like Cajun, Bayesian. You know,
Canadian.
look, but you know what I was going to tell you? Imagine growing up in Louisiana when my grandmother, my grandfather, they all spoke a lot of French. And then you go to school and you go to Catholic school, and most of the stuff they're speaking is Latin. Imagine. It was just like our math were all in Latin. But
Up
then,
until the 1960s.
yeah, well, see, no. Debbie
Yes,
just
it's
dropped again. No, in Louisiana, I was born in the 60s. So when I went to school, our math were all in Latin until I was like in 6th or 7th grade. Okay. But my grandmother them spoke French, and then they started speaking that what is it called? The it's that broken between Cajun and French, and they would
Creole,
just do,
like a Creole.
yeah, it was Creole, but it's another name we call it down there. I'll think of it. And you know, you sit there and you're listening, so you start learning by listening. And I when my grandmother used to be talking, I would look and I said, "Ooh, I know what you just said."
Oh my God.
You get used to hearing it, and you get used to. I was like, oh, and it would be going the I'm like, oh, and then you know, so you play it back, and little by little, I started learning what they were saying, and my mother would get so mad, and my grandmother, get out of here, kids gonna be seen and not her, no, and not her, because I would be sitting there going, ooh.
But yeah, it was the same up here. I went to Catholic school, and because of Vatican Council II, they
Pig
changed.
Latin. It's called
Yeah,
Pig Latin.
yeah,
Pig Latin.
they changed it so that masses were held in the local language,
Mm-hmm.
so it wasn't required to be held in Latin anymore. But you still find some churches that will do a Latin mass.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even sing some of the hymns anymore. Well, you know, because I'm so used to singing them in Latin. And you know, when I went to Louisiana and I went to church with my sister, they were singing some of the hymns in Latin, and I was like, oh shit, they were singing in Latin, and we were on Canal Street, and it's like, you know, and now it's just like you're so used to reciting everything in Latin. And even in Houston, when we moved to Houston, it was hard because they were doing English, but we still had parts of the mass in Louisiana in Latin. So, you know, it's just like Jesus. Wait a minute.
Amen.
Yep. So, amen. So, Aesop says, I think Meghan assisted in the divide. She allowed Harry's resentment to escalate instead of supporting and encouraging closeness of the family. I agree.
Yep.
I agree.
Yep. I think because remember,
Thank you, Jennifer.
there was a woman that he was dating significantly prior to Meghan.
Yes, I remember
And
that.
and even she said he is so paranoid of the paparazzi and so forth. It's almost like an obsession. And
Because of what happened to his mother, though.
Yes.
Yeah, you can imagine that. But the problem is, when I watched that docuseries, Dodie's dad is the one that was calling the goddamn media all the time to know where they were.
Yep.
El Fayed, whatever, he was the one that was calling all the time to let them know where they were. So he attributed to his son's death.
because he wanted British citizenship. He owned
Yep, he did.
Harrods too.
Yep, he did.
Mhm.
Like
You
there
know
are
what?
other agendas that go around that you find
But
out later.
but that reminds me of Jackie O and on what's his name?
Onassis.
Onassis. Yeah, I just said Jackie O. Onassis. That story between Jody Fayette and Diana brought me to Jackie and Onassis with his old ass. Except for Jody was good looking and he was younger, but still, that's what that reminded me of.
But they got with Jackie O and Onassis, he got sophistication and legitimacy. She got
Money and
comfort, money.
protection.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep, she didn't have anything after but that rumor had been going around that she was seeing him wait. Well, shit. I think the White House at that time was a house of whores. So I'm just saying,
Well,
everybody was getting on in the White House.
you could do a whole several lives on just the Kennedys alone.
I know. And let me tell you what was on ID Discovery yesterday. The story about Martha and the Kennedy cousins, them. That was on the other day, and I was sitting there thinking about it. I said that story to me has always seemed off.
Martha. Wait, which one was Martha? Was she the
Martha
one
is
that
the
died
young
in the
girl that was
pond or the
killed,
golf
yeah,
course?
on the golf course.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, that
Check
was
me
on.
trying to keep track of the deaths subject to the Kennedy clan. Oh my goodness.
And you got to think about Ted. What is it? Ted, the one
Ted,
who,
that's the girl in the lake in the car,
yeah,
right?
in the car. Yeah,
Hmm.
them
But what?
Kennedys were
But what?
nothing nice. But I forgot. Nostradamus said it was going to be Nostradamus said it was going to be a famous family that would lose their son. I mean, he predicted because you had two of them, assassinated. But it's just like I think it
Well,
was
don't
Nostradamus.
forget the parents. Didn't John Kennedy have a sister that was given a lobotomy and put
Yes,
Yes.
in a home?
yes,
Yeah.
So that even happens here too. So,
yes.
It's
child.
all about perception on how you want to provide
Mm-hmm.
to
Martha Moxley.
the
Thank you,
public.
Aaron. Martha Moxley. Yes, thank you. I think that whole story to me. Uh, but when they said after they lost their mother, that those boys ran wild and the dad didn't really pay attention to what they were doing. This whole story to me, when I first heard it, I was like, okay. I said, this is the Kennedy clan, and murders just get swept under the rug. You know what I mean? I'm surprised he even went. It took him 20 something years, but he went to court and went to trial and was found not guilty. And then his cousin was trying to get him off. The other Kennedy brother. Yeah, him. Yeah. So they just, you know what? You got the money. Shit just seems to vanish, don't it? Don't it?
Oh yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, it doesn't necessarily vanish. It gets put someplace where only certain people can access it. Offshore
No,
accounts, stuff
I
like
want
that.
to get into the Hoover files.
Oh dear Lord, you'd be doing that for a whole year, Heidi.
I want to get into the Hoover files because Hoover had blackmail on Martin Luther King. He had files and blackmail on every goddamn body. Everybody. I got to get, but he was, hi, my breath hunter. How are you? I'm just
Hello.
saying, I want to get into the Hoover files. I really do.
Well, this is the thing is that, and I always remember somebody telling me, never meet your heroes because you can be disappointed. You have to remember we're all, people and we all have our faults, and when we can idolize what people, the ideals they set for us, but in reality, like, Martin Luther King was a man, uh
Oh, yeah, he
like
was.
everybody, and same way with, all these other items. So the only time it gets really sticky and messy is when they preach one thing.
And do
And
something totally different.
exactly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, he
Exactly.
was. And everybody don't want to. you know, they don't want to understand. They really don't want to understand who he was. Great. He did great things, but he was a man.
Well, don't say it like that. He was a man. You have to say he was a man, Heidi. I love teasing you. You know that.
Look, we're not going to take away from what he did. Just like R. Kelly in his music. The music and the man, I tried to separate. The music and the man, I try to separate because that man can sing and he does some great music, but he was beeping, tooting on the playground. But he was a pedo. He was a narcissist.
What about if I say Denzel Washington?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Idris Elba?
Oh, my God.
Oh my
we
God.
don't want to say Idris Elba here. We really don't want to say Idris Elba here because we got a picture that I can't put up no more. But Idris, Lord have mercy.
But I didn't know that he was originally a DJ, and I found on YouTube where he spins and all that.
Yes, and he raps.
I was like, too. Oh my God.
And he raps. Idris raps too. Oh.
And Michael B. Jordan, you can't blame. I mean, like, I seen him in Black Panther. It's like,
you know what? Idris, now Denzel and his wife been together for years, but you know what? I'm gonna say it's another Will Smith situation. Sign this damn NDA. You ever come out with this? And then I was listening to what's her face? Faith Evans said that Tupac, she did that record with Tupac, and then when she told her the manager was bringing a check to his hotel room, you know, come with him. She said she got there, all the friends were there, and Tupac told her she had to suck his you know what in order to get her money. I was like, don't say that about Tupac. Don't do that. Look, don't do that. But she said it. She did an interview. I was like, don't say that about Tupac.
So did you get the check?
Nope. She said she left. She was crying. She never got paid. Yeah, he just growled at Idris. I'm gonna send you a picture of Idris just for you, JC. So you look. I gotta send you this picture of Idris just for you.
Wait,
I am equal opportunity. If I find someone hot, I find them hot. I don't care.
You're not sending JC that picture.
Yes, I am.
I'm good with that.
Oh, geez.
Yes, I am. Yes,
Idris. Now, what I gotta ask you about the latest one with
what?
Please don't kill me if I butcher the names. P. Diddy and Meek Mills. Do you think?
Oh yeah.
Do you think that's
little affair? Look, their little affair.
Yeah. Do you think that's just?
Oh no, I think it's true. And P. Diddy is going down for the count. He's going down.
Like, has this been common knowledge, like behind the scenes?
It's been behind the scenes, and they were called out way before anybody started doing the lawsuits.
But Wendy Williams been talking about this from back on the radio at WBLS.
Yes. Yes. That's been common knowledge. It was behind the scenes, but he's being busted all over the place now. All over the place. So,
as my mom says,
what you doing in the dark, come to light.
Yep. Data's run till night catch it. There you go.
So, but it's coming out. And when Cassie sued him and he settled, that was all they needed.
He settled in 5.5 seconds.
Okay.
That was crazy.
Okay, let me show you the picture of Idris real quick.
Oh my God.
You have to be careful. You may not get monetized if you show something.
Oh, I don't care. It'll be worth it.
Okay, you're gonna send.
Okay, there's Idris.
Oh my. You know what? So I'm in a wheelchair for a week. It's like maybe I'll be on crutches for 2 weeks. What the heck?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna send you that picture, JC. There.
It's all good. Screen saver.
There's Idris.
And the good thing is that his wife likes to share.
Yep. And wait a minute. And then there was a picture of his wife, and you can see his handprint all on her ass.
Well,
Oh yeah, one night we went down a rabbit hole, JC. We
oh
went
no.
down a rabbit hole. Oh my God. This poor woman though, how she could walk straight?
I
Good for
don't
her.
know. Okay, Cal. There's Idris.
Dear God, but the man is talented. Like, I
And
mean,
do you see the
he
way
can
he
spin.
walks? Do you see the way? That's how you know he's packing. Look at the way the man walks. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord.
Well, you see, the other thing is that if he works out in the gym, guess who can go to the men's locker room and you can't?
I bet I put on a mustache that damn day. JC, look, I bet I put on a mustache that day. JC, do you know that Cooch has her own channel now?
I heard that, but I didn't know that until recently that you had changed your name, Cooch.
Yep, dirty bitch.
Wait,
Oh
I
my
love
God, Cooch, you kill me.
dirty
Iguanas and
bitch.
all.
I love that name too. Dirty. And it started out as a joke, and she kept it.
mm-mm.
I don't even want to know how he prepped for that pitch, but I'm sure look like for that picture, but I'm sure he had a little help. Yeah, Denzel too. He walked
Fluffer
nasty too.
volunteers. Fluffer volunteers.
Mm-mm.
Well, we've
He
gone
walked
through a lot
nasty
of
too.
topics in this day.
I am not trying to break up you and Jay-Z. I mean JC. They not Jay-Z.
You know
Oh,
you're my number one. You're my number one crazy cat, Mama.
so listen to what I heard. I heard after they finish with P. Diddy, they're coming after Jay-Z.
Oh, that should be interesting.
Mm-hmm. They're going after Jay-Z.
For
I want
the
him to acknowledge his son from that Trinidadian girl.
That is his son. That is definitely his son.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Walt, you heard that too? Yes, they're coming after him. They're talking about his marriage to Beyonce is nothing but a marriage. We already knew as a marriage of convenience, because she's not his type. She is not, but that's that money thing. He has roamed and roamed and roamed, and now they're gonna come for his ass too.
Didn't
Yeah,
50
I heard
Cent
that, Walt.
already
It's
say
supposed to
something
work.
about that?
Huh?
Didn't 50 Cent say something about that
Yes,
this
he
week,
did.
saying that Beyonce don't like him? That
And
is
he
a
don't like her.
business.
Yep, it's business. Uh-huh.
Mm.
Yep. And 50 talking about P. Diddy and Meek Mills. 50 don't care. He's like, JC Bear, if you didn't hear Cat Williams on Shannon Sharp's
The
podcast
Shack
on
Room.
YouTube, you need to go see it.
Oh, okay.
You need to
Oh,
see it. Cat Williams been saying this for years. I got to give Jaguar Wright some credit too, but Wendy Williams, Cat Williams put it all out there, and he talking about Kevin Hart, and he knows what they offered him for the money that Kevin got now. He asked Kevin, "What did you do to get that role?" Because I know what they offered me to be in that role. And that's when he wanted to go down on Cat. Uh-huh.
oh
Yikes.
wow.
Oh yeah, Justin Bieber too. Mm-hmm. So I'm telling y'all need to go watch Shannon. I'm sure a lot of people have watched Shannon Sharp thing, but you need to go watch Cat Williams on Shannon Sharp. It's 2 hours, 54 minutes, and 36 seconds. And Cat just let the cat out the damn bag.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Cat broke the internet that day. Now they all coming back with little lame shit, and Captain came back. He done challenged Kevin Hart to a comedy show off or back in his hometown. He said, "We can do it on stage." He goes, "I write my shit. What do you do?" I said, "Oh, Cat coming for him. Cat ain't playing."
Battle of the mini comedians.
Yep.
Oh my God.
The cat is, he said it. So I'm telling you, Jay-Z, you like facts, you like truth. You got to get Shannon Sharpe with Cat Williams. That broke the internet.
Lord,
Cat
this is
gonna
what
be playing. And then Ice Cube to come behind him and verify the shit that Cat was saying. Come on now.
see. This is what happens when you're not living your true
September
self.
8th.
Eh?
Huh?
This is what happens when you're not living your true self.
Yep.
It
Cat
eventually
called them out.
comes out,
He
and
called them all out. And it was proof. He showed how Cedric the Entertainer stole his joke. Oh, he put it all out there, baby. Put it all out
wow.
there. He don't like none of them. He said because they're not real men. They are bought and paid for. That's how he said it.
Oh lordy, lordy, lordy.
Gotta watch
But
it.
you see, it doesn't matter whether you're male or female. It's what are you going to do to achieve whatever you want, and you got to, and it always comes back to haunt you.
Yep, I'm gonna drop that link in the chat so you can grab it. Cat Williams and Shannon Sharpe. Let's see. Full episode, 2 hours, 46 minutes, and 5 seconds. God damn, I had it backwards. Okay, so hold on. That's my baby. That's Cat.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
God.
You gotta watch it. You have to watch it. What I mean, it is, you don't want, I'm serious. Sometimes I have to pause it and go back the next day. No, I can't. I had to watch that all the way through.
So it's
That man,
a good binge.
yes, yes. You watch it, listen, and then when I mean he tells the truth. He said when he did Friday with Ice, he was living in his van. Oh yeah, he was homeless.
Oh wow.
Yep, needs to go into high. Oh yeah. And then Diddy has stepped down from being CEO of his company. Oh yeah, they coming for him. And there was a new lawsuit filed in February and March. And this guy, a man filed in March. This other one that filed is it's the John Doe / Jane Doe. But this man has went for him, the record company, his bodyguards, everything, because he's got the pictures and everything to show he was drugged and he had him in bed with men and women. Oh yeah, he's coming.
Wouldn't
And
it be
Russell
funny
too.
but wouldn't it be funny if Diddy wound up in the next bungalow next to Russell Simmons out in the middle of somewhere?
Oh lordy.
Well, he hasn't been charged with anything yet, so I'm sure he might think about running. But Russell Simmons too, he's in Tibet, right? Right? Is he in Tibet?
No, I thought he was like in Fiji or something.
Fiji, yeah, one of them. Yeah, that's where he's at. But yeah,
something.
and there was new allegations against him too. So I have to get that together. And I was going to check with Danny to to see if she had any more stuff. And with that something, yes. P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sugar Daddy, Sweet Baby, him. Yeah, he going.
Oh yeah, but if he resigned his CEO-ship, that means he's already transferred assets, so that
he resigned. He stepped down. Yes, he did.
So he's transferred his funds into somewhere safe.
Yep, and
wasn't he encouraged to step down though? Like I didn't think it was voluntary.
Well, I'm sure he was encouraged with all of these lawsuits that are coming up, and they're coming fast and furious. And yeah, and now does he? If he has a star on a Hollywood Walk of Fame, I'm sure that shit's gonna come up too. Ooh, so Rev Ron isn't saying nothing. Russell Simmons.
Rev praying for his brother. That's what he's doing. He's praying.
He's praying. They all better pray. You know what? I'm not gonna be surprised if they come at Dre too.
Ooh, that'd be a scary one though.
I know, but I won't be surprised.
Cause like I look at Dre like I look at Suge Knight. Like I'm scared. Mm-mm. We already know enough about Dre.
Yep. He's that quiet, sneaky type. I'm just waiting for them to press charges against P. Diddy and Suge Knight for the death of Tupac and Biggie Smalls. Because they were in cahoots. I stand by they were in cahoots.
Oh, her breath is too busy bathing and applying moisturizer.
Oh, I love it when you guys start throwing shade. Oh, love it.
Deborah, I
I'm
love
telling
it.
you, Dre is nothing nice. He's a woman abuser. He is an abuser. Dre is nothing nice. Nothing nice. I'm telling you, Vault, nothing nice.
So you mean he isn't that character on Degrassi Street?
Oh, yeah. Lil Wayne has made some comments too, but he talks over there. Yes.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And Usher, I can't wait to Usher, who was that young teen, go and stay over at P. Diddy's house too. Usher, they're saying that Usher got that disease from P. Diddy.
What?
Usher.
They're
saying that the herpes he got when he was a young lad.
Usher said that he was exposed to things that he shouldn't have been exposed to
at P. Diddy's. And that Nickelodeon special, we're gonna talk about that too, because Nickelodeon and they employ nothing but pedos. Mm-hmm.
Oh dear Lord, that's when.
Yep.
That's when parents, when parents put kids and that type of stuff, they should be on the set with them.
You know what? That's what I'm saying. Why would you? That's the same thing I said about R. Kelly. Why the fuck would you let your daughter go in the studio with R. Kelly at 2-3 o'clock in the morning and you're not there? What the hell's wrong with you? Come on now. But yes, so Usher and that young man, Orlando Brown. Oh, I would love to get a hold of him because I want to know what he has to say.
Who's he? Who's Orlando Brown?
The one from Disney that P. Diddy flipped up and turned out. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
And how he lost his damn mind because he was in love with him. And then that other guy from the group, not Omarion's group, the one that P. Diddy groomed to, and then he put all his business out on Front Street because he was jealous because P. Diddy wasn't in love with him. Oh, girl, P. Diddy. Yes.
Wait, the boys and the girls fighting over Diddy. Wow. Okay.
Yes. And the making of the band, that's what Cassie was. He was diddling everybody. That's why they called him P. Diddy. He was diddling.
Oh my God.
An equal opportunity perv.
Yes, he was an equal opportunity perv. But I think, I do think there's a pedo ring in Hollywood. I damn sure just said it.
Oh, I don't doubt that because you have the story of the two Corys, you have all this coming to light, all that type of stuff, and it's kind of like,
Yeah, but we're gonna have to do a deep dive on. Well, shit, we ain't got to dive too deep because it's all coming out. But what's the name of that young man? Not Omarion. He was with that boy group, and he came out and blasted him, and then the sister. The other one sister who was in the band said, "You're only putting this out now because P. Diddy didn't return the love that the affection that he had for you. Why bring it out now?" And that was like 3 years ago. It's all coming out. The diddler.
It's something different when it's between two adults. But when you start going back into kids, it's like,
Vote. I'm glad you brought that up. Vote. If you want to come up, you can come. But Amanda Bynes, she was under another name on Twitter. And she showed her ID and everything and said that she had an abortion when she was 13 because she was impregnated by her producer.
Shut up.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
Oh, good Lord.
Yes. And she was 13 years old and being assaulted.
That poor child.
She said imagine having an abortion at 13 years old because you became impregnated by your producer.
I don't think the producer would be around if that was one of my nieces.
Exactly. But people would do anything for fame and all this other bullshit. But when
No,
you're
no, no.
sacrificing your kids,
Yep.
oh my
Yep.
God.
Yeah. Get out of my head. It's when you put your kids on the altar for your own selfish monetary needs.
Yeah, you know what? And J-Lo hasn't said a thing. Even when that shooting and shit happened, she was there that night. They know that P. Diddy shot that man. But
J-Lo is worried that her little facial cream line is getting tossed out of Sephora because nobody don't want it.
Yes, dirty bitch. Amanda Bynes, yes, 13 years old. Shirley Temple was abused. Yes, she was. And so was what's her face mother? Forgot what's her name that drinks herself to death. She has a beautiful voice. Her mom was in The Wizard of Oz.
I know Judy Garland.
Judy Garland. She was abused as a young girl too.
Ask the gay guy who was in The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, thank you. She was abused as a young girl too. Yep, she was abused as well. That's why she drinks so much.
They gave a number that she had to have amphetamines, toast, coffee, and cigarettes so that she kept her figure for The Wizard of Oz so that she could portray a 12-year-old. Like the woman, like Judy Garland was like, I think 18, 19. So, I mean, they started them early on the drugs and addiction in Hollywood back then.
Yeah, but she was abused too. But you think about it. And yes, I heard J-Lo friends are coming out because, Jenny from the block wasn't from the block. She really wasn't from the block. She was doing commercials. She was dancing in videos. But, the poor girl, Jenny from the block.
Well, I remember her from In Living Color. She was on the Fly Girls.
But you know what? I think that's why Marilyn Monroe was, because she was about to come out with a bunch of shit too. But she used to call it the casting sofa. Marilyn Monroe said it, and I forgot the other one. She was the big, the brunette with the breasts, and because they both played in Some Like It Hot.
Rosalind Russell.
Yeah, her. Thank you, Christoph. Yes, J-Lo mom won money from the lottery. Ooh, Deborah Beth got the oh my God. I need to see the video of Jennifer Lewis singing and J-Lo joining in. The video doesn't last long. Now, did you guys know that Jennifer Lewis almost lost her life? In the Serengeti, she fell from the 10th floor. She was in the hospital.
No, I did not know.
No, that Jennifer Lewis almost lost her life, and they had the Doctors Without Border. After they had to get her stabilized, they flew her back to the United States. Yeah,
she fell out. What did you say? Where did she fall?
She was in the Serengetis.
Uh-huh.
After Blackish ended, she took the trip with her best friend, and she fell from 10 floors.
What?
She fell from her balcony. This was right after Blackish ended. Robin, whatever her name is, from Good Morning America. She just interviewed her. Yeah.
Robin is getting a lot of great interviews lately.
Yeah, she is. But Jennifer Lewis almost, I think 2 point. Yeah, Jennifer Lewis almost lost her life.
It was 2.4 million that J-Lo mom won in the lotto.
Yeah, I was following. Oh, okay. So she wasn't Jenny. Yeah, she wasn't Jenny from the block, but she went to Catholic school and everything else.
Private Catholic school.
Private Catholic school.
And it was a Irish Italian neighborhood she was in.
Yep, hold on. Let me tell you. Jennifer Lewis interview. Okay, Jennifer Lewis fallen in Africa. So she was on Good Morning America with Robin, and I'm just going to show you. Hold on, I'm going to show you her in the hospital. Okay, hold on. Let me stop it here. Let me show you this. Let me share this with you guys. And
Jenny from the suburbs.
Jenny from the suburbs. So this is Jennifer Lewis on the ground. She fell 10 floors down. There she is.
Oh.
And she just missed the boulder. You see the boulder right here? And her friend is standing there screaming to get help. That's Jennifer Lewis. And then here she is in the hospital watching. She did her, and there was a wild boar out there. She fell 10 floors down. And you'll see where's the part with her in the hospital? Because you can see her in the hospital. And she was crying. She didn't look like herself. It was just sad when I watched this. That's her recovering. Where is she at? You got to watch it because they show her in the hospital bed, and it's on Good Morning America, and that's her recovering. That's her there. I just want to show you guys her in the hospital bed. It was right after Blackish is when she went. There she goes. You see her?
Oh my God.
She thought she was going to die. She did a living will, and they had to stabilize her before they can get her back. And she was flown back to the United States by Doctors Without Borders. And they were with her the whole time.
Thank goodness.
But she almost lost her life.
Well, thank God she missed that boulder because that.
Yep, she said the boulder was right there. You have to watch it. It brings tears to your eyes. But that's her in the hospital bed. And she said they came in and they showed the women coming in, doing her hair and everything. So if you guys haven't watched it, please watch it.
Oh, and if you get a chance, watch the Robin's interview with Regina King as well. It's her first interview since her son passed away. And like, I don't know where she found.
Oh, that was so sad. Yes.
But it's a really
it's a really good interview. But her son had mental, that's what I'm saying. When people play with mental illness, when people actually are going through this, they're taking it. I watched this lady on TikTok the other day, not TikTok, Instagram. She was documenting. She said that her husband suffered with mental illness. The day before he did that to himself, he was happy playing with their young son, and he was in a hospital. Yes, Robin Roberts interview. She did an interview with Regina King, whose son committed S, and with Jennifer Lewis. And she fought to come back. She had to learn to walk and everything. She was walking with a cane. She fought to get herself back to where she was. And she said that was a trip she had dreamed about for years, going to the Serengetis. It was a freak accident, and she just missed that boulder that was there. 10 stories.
Yeah, if she had hit that boulder, no.
God was watching out for her, really watching out for her. You know what? This has been a really, really good live. I've enjoyed it.
We've gone round the circle, ladies. I'm glad I was up to
what I like, though. But this is what I like. We can discuss anything. And what I was coming to talk about, I'll just talk about tomorrow. But it's everybody has a difference of opinion. People feel different ways, and you should be able to come in and feel comfortable enough to talk about or what you want to talk about without being blocked or comments being deleted, as long as you're respectful. That's it. That's all I ask.
Well,
just be respectful.
The thing is that, for example, you and I may have a disagreement, but if you come in with a little bit of empathy to understand the other person's point of view, you can either change your position, or you can at least acknowledge what they've been through.
That's true. And you know what? That's why when I was reading what Incognito was saying, I'm like, wait a minute, he's getting the wrong idea here. So I took the time to read it, and I want to make sure I'm understanding it. And I understood exactly what he was saying. I really do. And I really love to have a conversation with him. I really would love to have, and Daisy Girl as well, have a panel to discuss the differences, and just people are going to say how they feel.
Well, yeah, because
He said,
there's
how you talk about everything from soup to nuts.
exactly. Oh, Idris. Oh, Idris.
This is
But
what
I'm
a
just
chat is
saying.
about.
But I
Yeah,
mean,
this is what a chat is about. Let's chat about shit. It doesn't always have to be drama. We can chat about everything. Everything.
yeah, but I mean, when you're dealing with colonization, you need a fully dedicated live for that, because
Yes,
that is a
yes.
long subject. There's
And I
a
want
lot
to
of
do that.
effects from
Yeah,
it, and
I want to do that, Jay Z. I mean, Jay Z,
Jay
JC.
Z,
And
Jay
look, and I
Z.
so I really want you to be on that panel. I love when Debbie, so that's what I love about Debbie, because Debbie is not, she's universal, she's global. You know what I mean? You are. You're making ganoche and corn chowder today. So I was
Oh,
like,
gnocchi,
yep,
black hat music,
yes.
gnocchi.
Robin has been on fire lately too. She really, really, really has.
No,
So, but she,
but I mean, I think that live for you would actually be great, because you can get so many different perspectives from, African, Caribbean, North American, Middle Eastern. Because let's face it, the Brits have had their hands in everything, right?
yes,
Mhm.
yes, they have. And I really want to have that discussion. So I need Incognito to reach out to me and let me know when you want to do this live, and I will be prepared. You tell me what you want me to, if you have certain videos that you want me to show, you let me know, and we'll do this. We would definitely do this.
Oh, I think it'd be great. I would actually think it would be great to hear. And also what the current state is, because, China is raising their economic power throughout Africa with different governments and all that.
Okay.
So,
Can y'all explain to me why they're trying to ban TikTok? Because I've been hearing about that. Yes, Incognito, please let me know. And I'm going to give you my email address so you can hit me. And then, seriously, I really want to have this conversation with you. I really, really do. You email me, and once you email me, I will give you my number and we can have a conversation. But that's the email address right there. And I really would like to have a conversation with you. Um, Christoph fan always, thank you. But what's going on with TikTok? Please tell me.
from what I understand, because it's a China, it is a app that was developed and owned about 45% now by China. The U.S. government has deemed it
Let
uh,
me find it.
not
Well,
trustworthy. So,
it's like
Hold on, let me
harvesting
find
the
this.
information and tracking. It's look, once when TikTok came out, I actually was like considering to get on it, but then when I
It's on
realized that the Chinese government owned it, I was like, I'm gonna take a hard pass.
Okay, hold
yeah,
on.
because
I'm trying to find this war. I'm actually trying to find this thing for them for Queen Elizabeth. The Falkland Wars, the African. Let me see. Iraq.
yeah,
Hold on.
you're right, Debbie. It's the data that can be retrieved and
Mm-hmm.
transmitted back and stored
Yep. Yeah,
on
it's
various
it's
things.
dodgy. It's really dodgy. If it was the Canadian government that was running TikTok, I would have a problem with it. If it was, I don't know, the Finland government that was running, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But you start telling me uh the Chinese government owns it, nah.
That's what
That's
I
okay.
heard.
That's okay.
Okay.
I'll stick with Meta and them farming my information
Okay.
because it's too late now.
So if
Oh,
you
yeah.
click that link, it's going to take you to where, because now it says Amazon, but I know I saw it on Discovery. I know I saw it on Discovery. Follow that link and you'll be able to get it. But it talks about all the wars and the stolen precious minerals and artifacts that Britons robbed and pillaged through Africa with. But it's I found it, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna look because I saw it on Discovery Channel. I saw it on the Discovery Channel, and but that link would actually help you because I had that too. But go through there. But if you look at this Discovery Channel, and this is when her husband died, and I said, what a time to run this shit. And I was like, well, shit, I watched it. I did. I watched it.
See, I agree with you, Snuggle Bunny. The app itself, it probably does a lot of great things. It's helped a lot of people earn money and stuff like that. It's just the ownership that I have a problem with, and the background, the back of house shenanigans that I choose not to be a part of. That's all it is.
Let me go.
That's all it is.
Yeah, because it all depends on who you want your data and information to be collected by.
Yeah. And
Because I'll
the
tell you right now,
influencers, they should have multiple streams of income and not just be relying on TikTok.
true, but I'll tell you, any app, ever since as soon as you started using a debit card, they knew what you were buying, when you were buying it, all that data from way, way back. That's all. It's stored somewhere. So it's just a matter of who do you want knowing the information of what you're buying, where you're going, and who you are.
Yeah, like we're tracked on a daily
Mm,
by just carrying a cell phone. Let's just be honest.
but even
But
before that, your debit card.
yeah, no, but like they're getting very sophisticated, and it's multiple tracking methods. You know, I like I said, I've made a choice that, you know, I've drawn a line. China cannot get my information willingly.
Yep. I mean, there's something called RDFI. Like it's a bit of a dated technology, but it can literally, it's whatever it's how they track goods. It's how they track, if you're walking by a store and all of a sudden you get a message on your phone, hey, we're having a sale.
Yeah.
It's all those little things that are attached to your phone, attached to your clothing, items like that. So they know like what you're wearing or what you potentially are wearing, what potentially you're buying, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, this was in Nigeria. I'm trying to find that docu-series, but I'm sure if you keep digging, it was on Discovery because it was during the time that her husband died and they played it. And I was shocked when I learned all of this. But look at those. I'm still looking. I hear everything you guys saying, but I'm trying to find this damn thing.
But yeah, I mean,
Was it BBC?
But I mean, you have that throughout, the last. As soon as Britain started exploring, they started retrieving artifacts, gems, stuff like that, and bringing it back to the UK. Like there are certain gemstones from India and all that have been brought back and stored. Egypt with the monuments and artifacts that they were, digging up and storing in museums. There's probably a whole basement, like multiple basements and levels filled with items from other cultures.
The royal collection alone, the part that we can't see, should be very interesting.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it's on National Geographic.
Not the part that they show us, the ones that's kept hidden because it would be a bad look. Or they can't determine where they got it from. That's a good line that they give us sometimes.
Y'all know I'm gonna find this.
Oh, Heidi's on a mission.
I'm telling you, I watched it. It was a docu-series and I watched it. And I'm thinking it was on National Geographic, but I watched it. It was during the time when she lost her husband. I watched it and I was like, what? I said, what a time to put this shit out, but it was good. So anyway, I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it, but I will find it. And it wasn't The Crown. Look, it wasn't The Crown.
No. It wouldn't be The Crown.
Oh my
Or
God.
was it when she died? It was either when she died or the husband died, but they damn sure put it out there. And I was
I'm
like,
pretty sure
damn.
it would be after her death.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I was like, damn, she did all of that. And then they said, you know, when she goes back over and she tries to make amends, the African people, the life of Britain, and maybe it was the life of Britain's longest queen. I don't remember, but I know it was called The Reign of Terror. I remember that title. Okay. But I'll find it.
You could always, when you find it, put it up on your community.
I am. Hi, Susan Pachetta. I will find it because now, no, it shouldn't be that hard, but I know I was watching Discovery Channel, not ID Discovery. You know how they play stuff from National Geographic. They play stuff from the Smithsonian, but this was a whole damn docu-series. It was like 3 days, and I binge watched it because it took place over 3 days, and I binge watched it. It's probably like 2.5, 3 hours, but it was like an hour each. It was good. Hi, Granny. But yeah, so they have Incognito. Do you know the name of the docu-series that I'm talking about? Yeah, we are missing Jamal. If you know the name of that docu-series, Incognito, put it in the chat, please. But I know it was something but The Reign of Terror. London Bridge is falling down. Okay, London Bridge is falling down.
Okay, I'm going to Google on this site, see if I can find it.
But that section, and then because I remember they kept saying The Reign of Terror, The Reign of Terror. So London Bridge is falling down. I'm telling you, but they kept saying Her Reign of Terror. That's why I thought that was the name of the damn docuseries. Her Reign of Terror. Oh, that's not the name? God damn, Incognito. You got to give me the name. Hi. Oh, I'm about to say hi, Heidi. Yeah, but I'll find it. Trust me, I'm going to find it. I'm on a mission. Look, I'm going to find it. Because when I watch good docuseries, you know what? It could have been her death. It probably was her death. Because I thought it was strange that they put it out at that time. Because everybody, yep, she was laying in state. It was her death. Yep, it was her death. And that's when they put it out. So I will find it. But I have really enjoyed my time with you guys this morning.
Oh my God. I was like, I just came up to say hi and so forth. But I thank you ladies for allowing me up. It's always a pleasure. We always have some fun, and I get to flirt with
JC,
everybody.
they're loving your voice. Look, JC, they love hearing that voice of yours.
Thank you, Jennifer. That's really kind of you to say.
But let me ask you, before you do that, are you still doing lives? I know you used to do lives on Friday. Oh, thank you for subbing. I know you used to do live on Fridays or Saturdays with Bobbles.
I haven't done a live with Bobbles in a long time, just simply because work and so forth. But I do go on a couple of other channels at different times, depending on what they're discussing. And today I woke up in time to see, let's see what Heidi's doing on a Saturday morning.
Yeah. So who was the guy you were with? Are you? Is it a serious relationship or what?
Oh, you mean in Cancun? No, he's been my BFF for like 20 some odd years. We've traveled all over North America together. We have a hoot. And we just have a blast. But no, we're not. We're just BFFs. We're not lovers or anything like that.
Oh my God!
When I do get a lover, trust me, you'll know on my IG, Heidi. Wink.
Oh, well, trust me, I will be looking because you look like you were happy. But what? So what happened with your channel? Because I know you started a channel.
Yeah, it was Cooking After Dark, and me and Addie's husband were doing cooking shows.
Yes.
But his work got really busy. My work got really busy. And we're like, well, what are we going to do this week? And it's like, well, I can't because I'm working the weekend or I'm this. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, you know, he was supposed to do the cooking. I was supposed to do the narrating. I was supposed to do some cooking. He would do some narrating.
I think you need to do, I'm telling you, with that voice of yours, you need to read some books, or you need to do some bedtime stories, because I damn sure would be listening.
I should see how I can do that without getting a YouTube copyright for reading passages from different books.
Yeah, or you can just, I think you should do something with JC, something night. People love your voice, and your voice is so soothing. You really should do something. I mean, is your channel still there?
The Cooking After Dark one hasn't been used, but I mean, I can start a different one and just do a, late night with the bear.
Oh my God, that sounds good. Late night with the bear.
That's right. Now, everybody
late night with the huggable bear. Oh, I love that. I love that. Do late night with the bear.
I will do my best. I can just see it. Come to the bear. Sit down. Let's all.
Oh my God, JC.
Oh, we could all attend for Bear Time Stories.
Bear Time Stories. Oh my God. I can just see it. 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, I love it. I'm telling you, JC, your voice. I was into your voices. So when I first went into Bobbles, and when I first heard you on Bobbles panel, I was like, oh my God, his voice. See, everybody's saying yes. Late night with the bear.
Okay, I got to spec it out, and then I'm going to have to storyboard at least 10 weeks of stories for you guys.
Yes, you can do it live, or you can do the uploads. I'm telling you, you would be great at this.
I need suggestions on stories you want to hear.
Ooh, anything you want to talk about is going to make us happy.
Oh my God.
You could read the grocery list and we'd be good.
True.
If you want to tell a few dirty stories sometime, you can do that too.
That would be on the adult story time.
Ooh, adult story time with the bear. Ooh.
That's right. As the captain unhooked her corset.
Oh my God.
He slowly cusped each one as he leaned in, his soft beard caressing the side of her neck as his tongue turned around and started
you got me choking.
It
got me choking.
He whispered, "You're the woman that I've been looking for." Her scent permeating the room of rose hips and lavender.
I'm fanning myself now. You gotta stop.
Oh my God. I gotta get out of here, otherwise Bear don't have food in fridge. I love you all. It was great to see some of the old
JC, oh my God, thank you. And guys, hit that like button for me, JC and Debbie, please. Debbie, is there anything else that you want
to say? Everyone, you guys have a wonderful day. And I will exit so Debbie and Heidi can close out the show.
Okay, thank you, JC.
Oh
my God, his voice, I'm telling you.
Yes, he has the most amazing voice. Oh, and to Deborah Bess, I wish I could get some pudding and sauce right now. I'm with some breadfruit on the side, but no, I'm in Florida, so no.
Oh my God, late night with Spicy Bear. I like that too.
Yeah.
His voice is just, not the roses and lavender. Lord, they're moisturizing. Jesus.
Mm-hmm. That was an unexpected Bear Time story. I love it.
That was good. I got a little overheated. Shit. I don't even have on a bra.
Listen, it was a little too easy to get the moisture going over here. What's going on? What is
anybody that's here that's not subscribed to Cooch, go check out Cooch's channel, please. Oh my God. Hold on, let me grab Cooch's channel. Let me drop her link real quick. Lord have mercy, Debbie. That man got me just okay. That's enough. That's enough. Wait a minute. Michelangelo kicked off for Happily Ever After by TLC. Is he serious?
Who wrote that? Wait, what?
Billy Soap Dish.
Oh God, really?
That can't be right. That can't be right.
I would need to see where he got that from because he usually reads articles. I would need the source that he got that from.
Okay, hold on. Let me get Dirty Bitches channel. Oh my God. I just went here and I saw that. I'm going to have to listen to that. Okay, hold on. Let me get Cooch's channel for you guys that haven't already subscribed. You need to go check out Cooch's channel. My BFF, my dot. Look, look, thank you, Big Bad Wolf. She already hit it. Thank you. We missed JC, didn't we? Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, JC is just, he used to be on Bobbles all the time. And I caught I caught a replay of Bobbles last week, I think. And I see she's been going live a lot more. I get her notifications, but I'd be busy or I'm in another chat or I'm just in my damn bed and I can't really, because sometimes I listen and I don't say a word, but because I'm tired. And you know how you go in people's chat sometimes you don't want to say hi because you know everybody's going to be speaking, then you're going to try to catch up and speak to everybody. So I just go in and listen. I do that when I go into Bombshell sometime. She's live. I just listen. I don't say a word. I hit the like button and I just don't say anything because then people start speaking and then you have to catch up. And Vote, can somebody drop Vote's channel, please? Vote has a channel as well. But I'm just like, I'd be like, nah, I don't feel like speaking today. Now, if I'm at work and they're live in the middle afternoon, I have them on another tab. As I'm working, I'm listening. So then I can, when I'm on my laptop, I can type at and put the first two letters and it kicks it in. So I can say hi to everybody that way. So see, Jennifer does the same thing. I go in the chat sometimes and I just don't say, but the live you and Jamal did yesterday was great. I was listening while I was at work.
Oh, you mean Maths Australia?
Mm-hmm. It was good.
I love that show.
Married at First Sight Australia. Yep, it was really, really good. Little Red 123. Hey, Little Red 123. But so I listened to you and Jamal yesterday as I was working because you know when you go live, I'm at work. We got a 3-hour difference. So but that's Volt's channel. So guys, Debbie, do you have any last words you want to say? Look, last words. Do you have anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Not last words. No. No, I'm all good. I'm all good. I'm just glad that I was able to come up today. Yay!
You know you always welcome to come up. Shit, you could have just hit me and said, but I didn't know we were going to be talking about that too. You can just hit me and say, hey, I'm coming up. You know, that's all you have to say. Hey, drop the damn link. I'm coming. I'm like, yes, ma'am. But guys, so yesterday in Russia, 40 people lost their lives due to a shooter. Oh, Colleen, thank you. But 40 people. There was a gunman opened fire in a concert. 40 people lost their lives last night. And I was like, damn. But before I get out of here, Crazy Cat Mama sent something for me to play. And let me play it. Don't go nowhere, Debbie, because I told her I was going to play it.
Okay.
Because, you know, if I don't play it, she'll call me up and curse me out. And then I'll have to say, well, damn, Crazy Cat Mama. Damn it. How come I can't get it? She sent me the Instagram. It's a reel. How come I can't? Hold on. I'm going to have to show it on my damn phone. Damn it. I can't get it. Hold on. Let me play it off my phone because she sent it to me, but it's not playing on my computer. So undoubtedly there are zombies. Not now. This is in California. Hold on, let me show you guys this. That's it, Crazy Cat Mama. That's all you spent. You said he was eating off somebody's leg. Shit. She told me he was eating somebody's leg. That's what she told me.
Drug that remember the zombie drug?
That shrink? It's probably that Trank.
Yeah, that's it.
Moscow man eats leg of pedestrian struck by train. Oh my God. That's all it's showing me. I'll have to try to find it and then switch to the app. I already have, oh my God. I already have Instagram. I'll get it. Kington, yes. He has a whole A leg by the foot. Oh, that's what that is. Oh my God, that's a leg.
Okay, so you could keep that. Thank you. Thank
That's
you, Crazy
a
Cat
leg.
Mama.
Oh my God, that is a leg. Oh my God, that is a leg. Hold on, let me show that again. That's a
No,
damn leg.
okay.
Hold on, open. Hold on, let me go to that. That's a whole ass leg. That's exactly what it is. It's a leg. Crazy Cat Mama, how did you find that? Hold on, let me stop it. It's a leg. I want you guys to take a look. You'll see it. Look, he has a foot. That's a leg.
Just let me
He
know
has
when it's
another
over.
foot. See that?
No.
Oh my God. That's a leg. It's a foot. And he's got, oh my God. Yes. What the?
Y'all got me hiding underneath my
This
cover.
is in Florida. You
Don't
know
remind me.
Debbie, you didn't know but that?
No, I stopped listening to local news a long time ago. I can't deal.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna need you guys to hit the like button. Hit the like button. Okay, Debbie, I'm out of here tomorrow. Florida and Ohio. Wait a minute. Let's
Oh
say.
no.
So, Kels, thank you for the gifted membership. Jennifer Positivity, thank you for the $10 super sticker. Angela, my co-defendant, bought me coffee. Thank you, ma'am. Christoph, thank you. I know you were driving. I hope you made it to your location safely. Thank you for the gifted membership. And Christoph, again, thank you for the $5. Still out and about, but this has been such a wonderful live Heidi and panel. Thank you. And Colleen with the K. Nice way to start the day listening to Heidi, Debbie, and JC. Thank you. Oh my God. See, I like to thank people. Let's see. Y'all just between Ohio. Oh, I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow morning. That Ohio dad had his damn confession tossed after killing 3 of his sons.
What?
Yes, his confession was tossed. His confession. Yep. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. But Debbie, sweetie, I'm gonna get out of here. It stopped raining for a little bit. I need to run out, but it's cold. What's the temperature now? Shit, the temperature done dipped. Oh shit. Thank you, Jennifer. The temperature has dipped. And yesterday I had a steak. Yesterday I had a porterhouse steak. I couldn't eat it all. So when I get off of here, I'm going to make myself a salad. I'm going to slice up the rest of my steak and put on top my salad. So it's negative 14 there. This gives a break a leg, whole new meaning. Damn, coach. Y'all are bad. But I'm going to eat the rest of my steak. And then probably tonight, I'm going to have another steak, unless I decide to do salmon. But I think I'm going to do... you need a Texas girl. I do make Texas salads, okay? But I love salads. I can eat, and I call it a big ass salad because when I do a salad, it's a salad. And I think, well, I'm gonna go boil me a couple of eggs too, so I can drop in there. But yes, so that's yes, I have that steak privilege. I'm serious. That's all I like to eat is steak and seafood. I've been that way for the longest. Steak and seafood. Every once in a while, I'll actually grill me a chicken breast or something, but I love steaks.
I'm with Snuggle Bunny. What's a Texas salad?
That's when you throw everything in there but the kitchen sink.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so with the Texas ranch beans, yeah, it's hard to find, but I've always bought what's the damn dog that comes up, shit, that damn dog that used to be there with the family, beans, whatever it is. But yeah, so I make myself a salad. I have like I use like the 4 cheeses I put on top. I do bacon bits, I do egg, I do avocado. I'll add red onion, olives, bush beans. Thank you. Olives, and sometimes I might do black beans if I feel like it. But yeah, so yeah, you put everything in there, but but the kitchen sink. And I like a little dressing because I don't like my salads wet.
Well, we're not putting baked beans on it. You meant black beans, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do the black beans.
Okay, because I was saying that sounds interesting, putting baked beans on it. Okay.
Yeah, but sometimes I do for my dressing, it depends. Hi, I'm fucking Raking. I saw you went live last night about Jack the Ripper. I'm definitely gonna watch that. I use Italian, I use zesty Italian, or it depends if I do like a chef salad. With my chef salad, I like, don't y'all laugh at me, I like Caesar dressing. Look, I love Caesar dressing on my chef salad. But other than that, or I'll make my own dressing with olive oil, a little vinegar, and some balsamic stuff. So yeah, I actually make my own dressing a lot of times. I don't like Catalina. Never did. Catalina's the orange one. Yeah, I never liked that one. So a lot of times I make my own dressing. So, but that's what I like to do. I like to drizzle. Sometimes I just eat it with a little olive oil. It just depends on what mood I'm in. So, and the only way I can eat tomatoes if I eat it like a fruit. I eat it with salt and pepper. I don't like tomatoes in my salad. Did you guys hear me mention tomatoes? Nope. I don't like tomatoes in my salad. Unless they're the little cherry tomatoes. I do not like tomatoes in my salad. I don't like tomatoes on my food. But I'll eat tomatoes like a fruit because my grandfather used to grow it. So salt and pepper and tomatoes. Or I'll slice them up and dip them in the salt and pepper and eat them. That's how I eat my tomatoes. So, but Raking, yes. And Raking she's been doing a lot of good things. But the Jack the Ripper thing, I definitely need to watch. Police confirm it's him. He was wearing the shirt. Oh, yeah. Forgot. And yeah, they found Raleigh Strange too. I was going to talk about that this morning too. But I'm still thinking this is a happy face. How did he wind up down by the river? Or did it be in the water? I don't know. But yeah. So I'm gonna do that. Heidi, I sent you a link about you sent me a link about Michael. Michael? Hold on. Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Wait a minute. 90 Day Fiance fans accuse Angela Deem of having a problem. Yeah, I think she's on drugs. I think she smoked. In my opinion, that hole that's in that lip, I've seen that on several people that that have that kind of problem. Oh, yeah, it's not. Oh, Raking. I do. Now, this is the only thing that I will do. When I make red beans, I'll do cucumber, red onion, and tomato salad with a little balsamic vinegar and a little Italian dressing. Then I shake it up really, really good. I let it sit in the refrigerator so that, the flavor. And yes, that I do. But I don't like it with my lettuce and stuff. So, but yes, I do. I love cucumber and red. If you guys don't have a red onion salad, make yourself a red onion salad. Oh my God, it's good with cucumbers. And then sometimes I put avocados in it too. That's what the rumor is. Wait a minute. She is on drugs. On her TikTok, she was asking her kid for a pill, and her daughter said she didn't have any. Then Angela told her, "Give me one, and I will get more tomorrow." What kind of
Wait,
pill was
she's
she
doing
asking
that on
for?
TikTok?
Wait a minute. What kind of pill was she asking for? Was it a Tylenol, an ibuprofen, and a Aleve, an Advil? What kind of pill were we looking for? A pain reliever? What? Wait a minute.
But why is she putting that on TikTok?
Well, when you got a problem, you don't think about it. You be manic.
Child, I can't. I can't.
Oh my God.
The downfall of Angela Dean.
Oh my God. She didn't specify the pill. She just asked, and because she was whispering, oh, we know it wasn't a regular pill. Oh. So I see that Angel Gotti had just posted. She's doing a live tonight. Can't wait to see what that one is. Let's see. What does Angel's live say? It just, when I was looking to get Cooch's channel, Angel's live tonight is about, wait a minute, go back. Angel live for tonight is, wait a minute, how come I can't see it? Hold on a second. Her live for tonight at 6:15, which is 6:15 my time, 9:15 Eastern, 8:15 Central. It says, "Hey kid, let's talk about those gut feelings just for shits and giggles." Oh shit, she's going down Angel Boulevard. Oh shit, she going down Angel Boulevard. God damn, Angel, why we gotta wait until 6:15? Oh, I do like Asian dressing. Let me tell you the one that my daughter-in-law, it's the sesame seed dressing that my daughter-in-law sends to me. She buys it. Well, that's when she was in Japan, but now she has it shipped in, and she sends me that sesame seed dressing. And I put that on my salad sometimes too. It's really, really, really good. Oh, Aldi has it. See, but we don't have an Aldi here.
What? You don't have Aldi?
In Texas, they do. Not here. If they do, I don't know where it's at.
You've got a lobby for an Aldi.
Hold on, let me tell you the sesame seed dressing that she just sent to me. Hold on, let me look in my refrigerator because I just used it. Okay. It's Asian sesame. It's Asian sesame, and that's what she sent to me. And this shit is good.
See, I got from the Aldi sweet and savory honey sesame dipping sauce from my local Aldi, and I use.
I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm sorry, Debbie. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. That's the closest thing that I found from Aldi with regards to like sesame sauces. Ouch.
See, she sends me authentic Japanese stuff or Asian stuff because she's half Japanese. So she always sends me authentic stuff. I told you I got a rainbow, girl. Sesame seed dressing. Okay, I'll have to get you one. So let me tell you about Lacey Peterson. I have moved her 3 times already because my mind, when you see the video that I have and some of the other stuff that I have, but tomorrow I'm going to do it.
Okay.
And so tomorrow I will be doing it because we were led to believe one thing, and then you see they got the body and everything covered up. So I'm going to do it tomorrow. I thought about doing it today, but then Angel has a live set at 6:15, and I have to run out and do some stuff. So I don't know. I might change it and do it before Angel's live, but it's going to take about an hour and a half to get through everything. And I have some of the autopsy stuff. I have it. It's just yeah, that's kind of hard. And but you know what? So for my salads now, I've gotten lazy. I used to buy romaine and butter lettuce and regular lettuce. And then I stopped. I just buy the bag that they have the romaine, the butter, I buy a bag of butter lettuce. I buy a bag of romaine, and then I'll get a bag of just the regular lettuce. Because I find I eat it faster than me having to break it apart and do all that other shit. So I've gotten lazy. Okay, and Carol Mayhill tonight at 10 p.m. Could you drop Carol's link, please? But I was gonna, I need to email. Reagan, I looked the other day because I remembered it. Please email me that case. And then I really wanted some fried fish and potato salad today, but then I got to go find that store that I found that has the fish that I like. And I'm going to, because I want some fried fish. I'm tired of bake because when I do trout, I bake it. When I do salmon, I grill it. I want fried fish and I want potato salad. That's what I want. So, and I do have another steak. So I have, I'm moving. Okay. Val, are you really moving close to me? Or are you just saying that because I'm cooking? Because Crazy Cat Mama had made me think the other day. I said, I need to do some smothered chicken and potato salad. I said, no, because it's just me. I'm not going to eat. I'm not even going to eat a half a chicken because I'm. But I'm going to do me some fried fish. And I have another steak that's in there that's marinating. But I think for dinner tonight, I'm going to have fried fish and I'm going to make a small potato salad. Okay, Reagan, I'll double check. But that's what I'm going to do. But Crazy Cat Mama, I saw you called me the other day. And honestly, I meant to call you back, but I got really, really busy. And then as the day goes on, I keep forgetting. And I still need to call and check on Dorit. I'm such a bad friend because I get busy. I'm not cheating on you with the potato salad. I told you how to make it. So Crazy Cat Mama made my spaghetti. Crazy Cat Mama, how did that turn out? Oh my God, now you're going to make me cover it. Okay, I'm going to have to read it. And then I'm going to have to get hard. Look, I'm going to have to get hard like Kevin Hart. Get hard. I'm going to have to get hard to do that story. But I'll do it. I'll give it the justice that it deserves. I will definitely I'll give it the justice that it deserves. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Debbie, honey, I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. I just look at it. We can do reality. We can do other stuff too. I love it. Wait a minute. She said, Heidi, I can't even compare. You don't give specifics with your recipe. Girl, you season the meat how you want it. You cut up. I showed you, I put the Trinity in it. The onion, the garlic, the bell pepper. I use jalapeno peppers or serrano peppers or ghost peppers. You see me season my food. You season how you want to season. You drop it in the tomato sauce, but you got to do tomato sauce, put tomato paste, and I do grilled tomatoes. So you see, Crazy Cat Mama, you ate it when you were here.
Like measurements, like teaspoons or cups and stuff.
I can't tell. I don't use measurements. We're from Louisiana. We don't do that shit. We season the taste.
I know. Yeah, that's my auntie. You're trying to.
Thank you, Vaughn.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I don't ever measure shit. That's probably why I don't bake. I just season to taste. And it's to the point where I can smell when the seasoning is right. Seriously. My friend used to go, Heidi, I'm trying to fry chicken, but I can't get it like yours. I would go down to her house, season the shit like I do mine. Then I would do it, and I'll be winding up standing in her kitchen frying her damn chicken. Seriously. I said, get a deep fryer. Look, get a deep fryer. Put it on 350 or 325. When the chicken is done, it's going to float. Your chicken's done. That's what you do. Don't use old grease. So I'm telling you, I watch my grandmother cook. I watch shit. My grandma be cooking, cigarette in her mouth, and I'm looking at the damn ashes, right? I'm like, if that drops in that pot, and she always knows at the right time, she leans over and she flicks it. I used to watch my grandma cook, my grandpa cook, my uncles, my mom. Nobody taught me how to cook. The first gumbo I made, I couldn't figure out how to get the color brown. Mama had some E&J that they did for eggnog. I put that in that shit. Mama said that was the best gumbo she ever had. I didn't know that you have to make the roux. I didn't know how to make it brown. I poured liquor in it. Shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was, but the other story I'm going to cover tomorrow morning, Mandy, because there's another high school student that was beat up and she just died. So you don't have to use mayo. So, for my potato salad, I use mayonnaise. I use Blue Plate mayonnaise or Kraft. I order Blue Plate off of Amazon because Blue Plate is in Louisiana. If they don't have Blue Plate available in the stores, I'll order it or I'll use Kraft. I do not use that, what is it, salad dressing, whatever it is. I use mayo. So when you make your potato salad, you don't have to, you can make a mustard potato salad and just drizzle a little Italian zesty Italian to keep it from being so stiff. So you can just do, Kaylee. Yeah, so Kaylee didn't die. Another student died. Yeah, I love Duke's mayo too. I do love Duke's.
I think there's a German potato salad that does it without mayonnaise.
Yeah, so
Google German potato salad recipes to see what comes up.
And let me tell you, one time I put a little pesto in that bitch. That shit was off the chain. I put a little pesto in it. That was off the chain. So
or you can try avocados. That could be a substitute for mayonnaise.
Yeah, I've never tried that, but I know when I do, like when I bake a whole ham, like when we would have, when I was at home, I would do shit. I was getting ready to tell you what I would put in it. Shit, the little things on top. I forgot, but I would do cloves. I would put cloves in it. And when I do my roast, I stuff my roast with garlic. I put little slits and I stuff it with garlic and jalapeno. I let it sit overnight. And then I just put it either in the oven or in the Instapot. Crazy Cat Mama, you can come here anytime. I'll cook for you. So yeah, but I mean, it's just me now. So I don't have to cook like I was doing when Kayla was here. I just cook what I want to eat. The other day I made red beans. I had to put half of it in the freezer and the other ones in little containers so I can just take it. I forgot I'm the only one here again. And I love to cook. I love to cook. I'm not a person that eats out a lot unless I'm out of town. I love to cook. That's me. And the easiest thing to do are steaks. And I have so many. I just go out and buy steaks and put in the freezer. And before I leave in the morning, I'll take one down, put in the sink so it can defrost. I'm a steak person. Steak and seafood. Crazy Cat Mama knows that. Seafood. When I was in Louisiana, shit, that's all I ate when I was down there was seafood. Because they don't have the seafood here that I like. I don't eat Pacific Coast oysters because they're big and no flavor. There is no flavor to those oysters. But then I said I was going to get some and put some salt in the thing to, to fool myself like it's Gulf Coast, oysters. I was going to see how that worked out.
That's a long shot.
Yeah, I missed Gulf Coast oysters. I did. When I was home, I had an oyster and shrimp po' boy that just knocked me on my ass. I was like, oh my God. And oh my God, that was so good. So, yeah, I'm going to see. But guys, I love you, love you, love you. And tomorrow morning, we're going to catch up on the news and we have some updates. But I'm a steak person too. Oh, okay. But when I go to Texas, I'm going to have to go visit Damn It Mandy. I'm going to have to go visit Damn It Mandy in Texas because they be eating like I eat steak, ribs. Look, when she told me, yeah, because we were eating ribs, I'm like, yeah, okay. And salad, I'm like, okay. But say a prayer for Damn It Mandy's mother, please. Keep her in your prayers. What is an HEB? Crazy Cat Mama, we went to HEB when you were with me in Texas. That big ass supermarket. We went to HEB. That's why I sprayed the shit in my hand and my hand got all blistered up. That's HEB. That big ass store we went to when you were in Texas. We went to HEB and we went to Kroger. And we went to the liquor store. Specs, you remember your favorite liquor store? Yes. So
Did you go to HEB before or after the liquor store? That's
we
important.
went to HEB, then we went to Specs, then we went to get the stuff for the crabs, for the seafood. I took her to Kima. Yeah. HEB is massive. I love HEB. And now Kroger is trying. And then I took her down to Kima, which is right before you get to Galveston, where I used to go get all my fresh seafood from. Yes. Okay. Reagan, I was going to talk about that tomorrow, but her family. Now, my understanding is Kayla used to bully this girl. Now, Stinky, y'all so stupid. I hate dumb motherfuckers. Your mother's a stinky N-word, okay? Your mother, your grandmother, your fucked up father, your children. There we go.
Wait.
Anyway,
Did I miss something? The hell?
that's me being the bitch that I am. So your mother, your grandmother, your father, your children, your uncles, and whatever hold you crawled out of, including yours. Okay, that's what that is.
I am so lost. What?
See, I can be just as ignorant as they can.
Wait.
Because look, I can be just as ignorant as you can be. Okay, so let's play games if you want to. Okay. So anyway, yes, I saw that. So then the family is suing because they're saying that the girl was bullying her and she was defending herself. So she's still in the hospital, where there's another girl that was attacked in the bathroom at school. She fell, hit her head on the concrete, and she just passed away yesterday. You didn't miss anything because I caught it. See, I told you I catch things before my mods do.
Oh.
So I catch things before my mod do. Look, I catch things before my mud.
I'm
Before
so
my
glad I'm not the only one who's lost.
That's what I'm saying. But they said she was a straight A student. She was on this team. She's an athlete in school and everything. So that's what they're saying. So I'm like, okay, you're gonna tell me this little skinny white girl was bullying you and you're twice her size? Don't know, wasn't there, but she's still in the hospital. So that's what I'm saying. I keep my eye on everything. I keep look, but again, I want to remind you that your mother, the hole that you crawled out of, your granddaddy, your whole family fucking tree, they're all stinking ends, okay? And then you can take a straw and stick up your ass and rotate on it. Okay, I feel better.
Well, now we've got that cleared up.
There's more I want to say, but it would be nice. Okay. Because I was going to tell him to take the straw and suck the shit out of my hands, but it would be nice. Okay. Anyway.
Oh, I'm getting a visual of that. Let's think of Idris.
Ooh, y'all don't want to see that side of me come out. I've been being good. Being good. Okay. So go watch that stinky crotch that your mama have, and we'll be all good. Okay. And I'm the one that says keep families out of this, but then you come in my chat with some bullshit. Don't fuck with me. All right, I feel better. It's not even Sunday. It's Saturday. I feel good. I feel better. I feel better. Whoosah. I feel better. I need some shopping therapy now.
Mm.
Ildris, Ildris. Idris. It's Ildris. Idris. Idris. So before we leave, I'll show you Idris one more time. Debbie, look.
Okay, I'm gonna look at this one. I couldn't look
Okay.
at the foot, but I'll look at this one.
Okay, I'm going to show you Idris one more time. Look, one more again. I'm going to show Idris so you guys can, Drea, I'm stealing it from your thing because shit, I forgot when Debbie sent it. It was way back when. So I know I sent it to Drea. So I just go to Drea. Oh, here we go. There go Idris. There go Idris. Are you guys ready? Okay, everybody ready? Get your cameras ready. I'm getting ready to flash you. Look, Debbie, you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh my God, do you see Lenny Kravitz's body? This motherfucker 59 years. Do you see his body?
Well, he
I'm
keeps in
Milk did
shape.
a body good. Huh?
He keeps in shape down in the
Oh
aisle.
my God. Okay, are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Flash it. 1, 2, 3, go. Bam. Okay, that's Idris.
Wow.
Look, let me see. You want to see some Lenny Kravitz? Hold on. Let me show you Lenny before we go. God damn it. And every time he posts something too, I'd be like, Lenny, why you doing this to me? But you know, he said it ain't over until it's over. I mean, that's what Lenny says. So that's my song. Oh my God. Soon as I open it up. Hold on. Let me just show you. God damn, Lenny. Here we go. Look at Reagan. OMG. There is Lenny. You see Lenny? There's Lenny. There's Lenny. Oh, Lenny. That's his daddy. That girl, when I saw this picture yesterday, look at that shit. Look at that.
But that was back in the day. I wonder what he looks like now, because he's still looking good. I don't think
he looks good right now. Hold on. Let me go back. Hold on. So he has a new song out called Human. Hold on. He's on his motorcycle. He's on his motorcycle. Okay, there he is right now. That's a new picture of Lenny right there.
Oh, that's when he got his star the other day.
Yes, that's a new picture of Lenny right there.
Oh, okay now. Lovely
That's the same picture with them abs at 59 years old. Look at that man.
Goals.
Look at Oh, Lenny. I smelled him. Okay. I had to smell him, but that's Lenny Kravitz. That's him. And then he's got one where he's getting in a truck or he's on his motorcycle. I was like, Jesus. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, there's Lenny.
That's an old picture.
I know that's an old picture, but that says, look, that's what we have. That's an old picture too. See, his abs are not defined. That's old too.
That's a Caribbean backside there for you.
So that's Lenny. That's when he got his walk. Look, that's when he got his thing on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. There is Lenny, March 12th, last week, a week before. There he is right there. Okay, that's Lenny. Now he had a reel up here. Because I'm telling you, I watch Lenny all the time. That's sad. But I do. Let me go back. Let me see. I watch Lenny all the time. But he's got one where he's got his dogs. He's putting in his old truck that he drives on his property. And I was like, he's not in a relationship. Why is he still single?
Do you really think that he's single, or he's just not acknowledging who he, dealing with?
I don't know. Oh, here's the thing. Okay, here it is. Hold on. That's Lenny. So that one was November 15th. So that's him with his dogs. Girl, I done played this one so many times, it's not even funny. Just the walk alone. I like to ride his motorcycle too. But look at him.
I love his Jackie Onassis sunglasses.
Look at that walk. That's Mr. Kravitz. Look at that walk. I just watch him just to watch him walk, and he walks all to the front. So you know he packing. You know he packing. Look at that walk. Hi, Lenny. I don't watch that video so many times. Okay. Crazy Cat Mom is now in a relationship with Lenny Kravitz. Okay, he want to upload some parrot videos for me. She was twice. She was lucky. Girl, she was lucky twice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mike Tyson is fighting soon too. Yes, Lenny is 59, and that's the body he has. All right, so we're gonna get Lenny to go on late night with JC Bear.
Oh my God, can you imagine their voices together?
Yes, that's why I said we're gonna get Lenny to go with him. We're going to get Lenny to go up there with him. Now, I need to go back and finish watching Jason Momoa in Aquaman 2. I kind of like lost it. And I wasn't even watching the movie. I was just watching him. So now I got to watch the movie. I'm serious. I had Aquaman 2 on and I was just looking at him. I wasn't even paying attention to what the fuck. I remember there was a fight scene. He has a son. I remember the black guy that was, but I was just watching him. So now I need to go watch the movie to see. I need to go see what happened because I was just looking at him. I'm like, Jesus. I don't know if he has a package or not, but I'm gonna try to look to see. So now we have Idris and we have Lenny. Someone is about to lose an ear. That's all I know. Mike Tyson is a scare. Well, the guy that he's fighting, he said that when he shook his hand, he said he has his grip is strong.
Well, listen, have y'all seen him sparring, like doing his
yes!
training for he's still a beast.
He's a beast.
God.
Who wants to fight Mike?
I don't know, but I know I like to watch.
Well, I like to watch a few things, but Mike is a beast.
Yeah.
He was doing that sparring, and I'm like, who in their right effing mind is going to get in the ring with this man? So let me show you. Look. Let me show you what Debbie's talking about. I'm going to share this with you guys. And I keep saying I got to go. But yes, I got to check for the package. Shit. I don't want to waste my time. Okay. So here we go. There is Mike. This is 6 days ago.
Yes, this is the one that I saw.
Who going to get in the ring with that?
Still great reflexes for a man his age. Damn.
That man is not playing. Look at this.
Look at his
legs.
legs.
Look at the power.
Wow.
You gonna fight this? Are you crazy? Oh, that's the same one. Hold on. Let me get this other one. Is this it? One, two, three, four. Look at this man.
Wow.
Day 2. We're getting ready for you. One, two, three, four.
Yep. Day 2, getting ready for you. This man is not playing. Are you crazy?
Day
How
3.
much are they paying
still want to fuck with me?
Oh my God.
Day 3. You still want to fuck with me?
He's not playing. He's coming. Oh, they're crazy.
It's day 1. The
That's
fun
day
has just
1.
begun.
Look at him. The work has begun. That was day 1. This man is not somebody that I want to even. You remember that movie? What was it? What is it? Hangover 2. When he was singing, "I Feel It in the Air Tonight," and punched what's his name completely out. He looks good. So Jake even said he was interviewing with somebody, and he said the man's grip is strong as hell when they met to shake hands to sign the deal. Oh, damn it, Mandy said he ducks like the hangover. Look, damn it, Mandy said he ducks like the IRS is beating on his door. Or Robin Givens. Debbie, leave me alone.
I ain't getting into nothing between him and Robin Givens. She used to be my neighbor.
Robin was?
She lived in Aventura, and I lived in Aventura at the same time. That's when she was married to the tennis instructor, and she had kids. The kids used to be in a tennis clinic over in Aventura. She had a condo over there.
Yeah, I never liked her anyway. So, okay, but I don't know. I think I might have to watch Eddie Murphy's movie again with Robin and Haley. And, you know, my favorite man, PM Dawn, I'll Die Without You. I think I'm going to watch that. Boomerang. I'm going to watch Boomerang today. All right. I'm going. I love you guys. I really need to get out of here. I need to go throw on some clothes. Debbie,
yes,
love you. Guys, we're going to go out. Wait a minute. What were we talking about? Okay, I can play winning. Look, I can play winning today. Okay. I can play winning because, you know, because I wasn't talking about anything bad. No sad stuff. Thank you, Rakin. And go catch Rakin's stream. Guys, drop Rakin's link. She did Jack the Ripper last night. I'm going to watch it. Well, I'm going to really watch it because she put some stuff on the screen. So I just can't listen. I need to watch. So I'm going to check my email for my hit the like, y'all. I'll appreciate it. Everyone have a great day. I'm going to see you guys later. I don't know who's going live later on, but I will definitely see you guys in somebody's chat. Debbie, I love you as always. And thank you for coming up with me this morning. And guys, we're winning. We're going out.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna